you saying, boss?
Chilling.
Yeah?
Episode 9.
Why'd you sound like you're about to cry, bro?
This is sad.
Why?
We're about to be at 10. Double digits, you know.
Okay, so we're one episode before and you feel like you want to cry.
Yeah.
That's very interesting. Episode 9 of the Hold It Down podcast. It's the first time you're going to see Mike cry. I don't know why. I don't think it's tear-worthy. But do you know what?
We've come so far, bro.
Brother, we respect emotion on this podcast.
Yeah.
I respect your thing. If you want to cry, I'll encourage it.
Will you cry with me, though?
Do you know me?
Yeah.
Wallahi, I will. Just at the sight of seeing you cry, I'm going to cry. Man, cry at anything, bruv. That's the kind of person I am.
You'll cry if you see me cry?
It gets like that sometimes.
Really?
It gets like that sometimes. If I see somebody... I don't know. I feel like it has to be a bit of an emotional thing.
Yeah.
But if I see somebody crying, it might get me.
Yeah. Especially if you know why, you know?
Yeah. I'm more for the why than just seeing somebody crying. Than
Yeah. Because, not going to lie, outside Tesco, sometimes I just see like a crackhead crying and they're always crying. And then, I feel sad the first time I see them cry. But then the 50th time is just like, you're always crying. Like,
yeah, I feel like if you've got continuous crybaby, it's like a baby, innit?
Yeah, but
it's like an actual baby. It's like shut up after a while, innit?
It's true, but they got reasons, innit?
Yeah. Anyway, great start to episode 9 of the Hold It Down podcast. Welcome back, people.
Episode 9.
Do you know what? You are right. We're almost at 10. We're almost at 10. And what was it that you said when we first started? It was off mic and on mic. You said that what percentage of people don't make it past 11 episodes?
90% of podcasts.
90%.
Yeah, so we're nearly there.
We're nearly there. So this and 2 more, and then we're done. Or
and
3. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and then we just get 12.
Yeah.
Get ahead and finish. No more.
Yeah.
No more Hold It Down podcast.
Yeah. Unless we double our subscribers, get some burstment.
You're putting a lot of pressure on the people.
There's a lot of pressure on the people, but it needs to be there, bro. It needs to be there because there's no action without pressure. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but how are you gonna... You need to apply some kind of different pressure. Like, we need to go on raids and stuff, you know? Go door to door, like, you better start watching this podcast and subscribe or else things are gonna happen to you.
That's all illegal in that, boss.
We can't do that.
Can't be promoting them ones there. But yes, thank you for tuning in again, people.
Yeah,
Episode 9, welcome back. You got myself, Big M's, you got Big Mikkel. I realised today that, at least for a few episodes, we haven't introduced ourselves by name in quite a while. I feel like we've gotten to the point where people should know who we are.
They know who we are.
Are we getting too big for our boots?
No, we're not. But they know you're Big M's. They know that I'm Big Mike.
Okay, my name's Amal. This is Mike. If you're tuning in now, if you are, go back and watch all the episodes. Subscribe,
like
do
all of them.
Of that business.
Comment under all of them and just enjoy because we're funny, innit?
We are kind of funny.
We're kind of funny. We're kind of funny.
Let's get into it, my brother. What are you telling me? How are you? How was your week?
My week has been up and down.
Yo, team.
I didn't get the job.
I was going to ask you about that. Because you were talking about your job search last week.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to hear that, brother.
Yeah, but no, they gave me another chance. So
okay.
Yeah, so 2nd of February. So this time I'm gonna prepare even more. I'm basically with tech. Yeah, different companies use different tech stacks. I've looked at every single piece of technology they use on their stack, and I'm building a project using all of them, so that when they interview me, I'm gonna show it to them.
Is this the 9-hour thing?
No.
Okay,
No. This is a different thing. But this is the one I want because it's the satellites and
Is it the? Is it the mad thing as well?
It's not the mad thing. It's not the mad thing. But they're all kind of up there.
Yeah.
But, but Burstman is always still required.
Of course, this is a completely separate thing.
Yeah.
Man, have you live one way or another? You get me.
So yeah, that was one thing. Other than that, yeah, I've been just working on doing that. So not very riveting. I listened to an interesting song
Okay.
A very interesting song
You're-
from our favorite artist.
I tell you what, my friend.
You know our favorite artist?
Just before you tell me that, you're weak. Wow. People are envious at home.
Why?
Because I asked you how your week is and you said, I listened to a song.
Yeah.
Carry on.
My week, bro. I don't have anything else to say.
Brother, don't worry. It's
Genuinely.
going to come to me and the answer's going to be the same thing it has been for 9 episodes from both of us. Not riveting, bruv.
I really wish. You know what? This is why the burstment's needed. So I could go on holidays and I can go gauchos and get
Yes.
steaks and dinners.
Do you know what it is?
and-
I've clocked the game, right? When Man and Man start podcasts, the impetus is on showing your personality.
Yeah.
And then your personality gains traction and then people buy into that. Burstment comes from that.
Yep.
And then through that, you get to leave your 9 to 5, you get to do more interesting things, and then you get to tell those kind of stories. So in the
Exactly.
interim, we need to make sure before we get to that position that we are putting our personalities out there as best we can. Now, I think I'm hilarious. I think you're kind of funny. And it's, you know what I'm saying? We're getting there, bruv.
I love the difference in range there. Hilarious, kind of funny. See that? Anyway, he might be right. Anyway, yeah.
Well, do you know what? Comment down below, innit?
Comment
Let us know
down
what
below.
you're thinking. Let us know what you're
We'll
thinking.
do a poll. We'll do a poll. Who's carrying the podcast?
Gonna do a Lewandowski. Tell us what going. Go on.
Our boy M.R.
Yes. What's it going?
our favorite artist. Bruv, my man's got a tune with Snoop Dogg.
He did say he was gonna be dropping a tune. I saw like a radio interview with him somewhere where he was talking about how he's got a tune ready with Snoop. You did mention this to me. You told me about it.
Yeah.
I still haven't listened to it.
It's not great in my opinion. It's not great. The way that he explained it was a file lost in his email of Snoop's verse already on it, ready for him to just drop a verse on it. Like everything was ready for, and I don't know how man like M.R. got Snoop Dogg on a verse. So
Is this something that Snoop done specifically for M.R? Or it's just lost in the archives?
this is up in the air. I have no idea how this ended up in
We
M.R.'s.
need clarification. We need clarification.
we need
M.R, please come on the podcast.
You need to come
clarify.
and explain, because real talk, after listening to the tune, and with all of the AI technology that we've got nowadays, I swear down, I think Snoop Dogg's verse is AI'd.
Nah.
And I think that he got gassed and he dropped a verse on it and he released it to be like,
Nah.
I've got a tune of Snoop Dogg, but somebody's trolled him and sent it to him in his email. Real talk, because that's more likely than Snoop Dogg actually having a tune of M.R, bruv. Get out of here, bruv. Get out of here.
you know
We
what?
love you, innit? But you're not bursting like that.
Yeah, listen, here's the thing. Some of... We proclaim our love for M.R a lot.
Yeah.
But then some of the things we say are counteractive to the fact that we love him.
It's a love-hate relationship.
It kind of is. It kind of is. No, listen, this is what I think about M.R. Stick to the freestyles, brother.
They are hard.
Stick to the freestyles. Jump on the radio shows, do some freestyles, because they're the ones that are just nuts. Toddler T. Even when he done Turn Red
Oh my
as a
days.
freestyle, it's way better than
It's
the tune.
way better than the tune.
It's way better than the tune. So, do you know what? He's got
When
that-
I fuck pussy turn red. He shouted it. You know?
He did.
But he didn't do that in the tune. Why? That was the most powerful part of it.
The part that I like is when he lowers the "She give the wickedest lamb" part.
Should give the wicked this slam.
And then it just ends with "God damn," and then he starts screaming out the chorus. He does actually do very good, but this comes back to that culture, sound man culture. Like, this is how they perform. This is what they do, bro. So, I mean,
Listen,
don't
I
even
don't
know if he's
know.
part of the culture,
I don't
really,
know.
but-
He's a dancehall artist, apparently. I'd prefer you stick to grime freestyles. I think that's where you're better. You know?
he hasn't done grime freestyles, bro.
Well, that kind of, that kind of toddler T freestyle,
That kind of,
thing.
yeah. I hear what you're saying.
You know what I mean? I don't like the actual tunes where you're trying to dance and that. Like, stop dancing. Allow
Talking of the Toddler T freestyle, his little, that's nuts. That is absolutely nuts, by the way.
You
But
don't need to watch it. We
yeah, 100%. No,
definitely
but
need to
genuinely,
watch
the freestyle's actually fucking hard, bro.
it. It's so sick.
It's so hard,
It's
bro.
so sick.
I also want to let the people know we've got a friend of the podcast on today, Gens. He's here, sat next to us. And I want to ask you a question. Have you heard the Toddler T freestyle?
Yeah, bro.
What are you saying?
I hadn't heard it up until you lot mentioned it in the last one, and I checked it out. It's too cold.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
No,
It's fucking
disgusting.
sick, bro.
Absolutely disgusting.
So yeah, go listen to that. It's very, very good. Very, very good. Gent's back from episode 2 as well. My brother's here, hanging about, doing a bit of production work for us, my guy.
Yeah, getting some behind the
Mike.
scenes shots and that.
Sorry?
I need a mic.
We do need to get him a mic,
Yeah.
bro. We do need to get him a mic.
Yeah,
and
we
need
do.
to
We need
further
to
the angle.
expand this situation here. I've like that. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
that-
won't go
I get-
into the equipment, but the
Yeah.
equipment isn't proportionate enough for what we're trying to do. So with that being said, burst the man them, innit?
Yeah, exactly.
Burst the man them. But
And
yeah,
I need the Shaw mics because these they're good, but they're not good enough.
they're not the real thing, eh?
Nah, man, nah. But yeah, bro, that's
I'm gonna listen to the Snoop tune tonight.
yeah. And you can tell me whether you think it's AI'd, but I think it's AI'd.
I say I listened to it tonight. You mentioned this to me like it was actually the same day that we finished recording episode 8. That evening you told me, yo, the tune's out, listen to it. And that's been a week and I haven't listened to it. So just remind me. I'll try and
I'll
listen
remind
to
you.
it.
I'll
try and
remind
listen
you.
to it.
But it's not gonna blow your socks off. Like it's all dead.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah. But yeah, that was
can
my
you do?
week, my brother. How was your week?
Okay. Decent. It started off poorly. You spoke last week about your anger towards the Elizabeth line. I have had to deal with that for a very long time. And I had to deal with it once again on Monday. It took me 3 hours to get to work.
Wow.
3 hours. There was one broken down train. One, my brother. One broken down train that shut down the entire line. The whole line. Do you know how big the Elizabeth line is?
It's a big lie.
They got a fucking depot in Acton.
Yeah. I know.
There's ways around it, bro. There's ways around it.
But I don't think they've found them ways. They haven't.
Do you know how much they spent on it? Over 20 billion.
And you're trying to tell me one breakdown is gonna
Over 20 billion. I was stood there at the station. There was a Donny next to me talking to one of the ticket guys, and he was saying how he worked on the Elizabeth line when it was being built. So I said to him, I was like, listen, inside the knowledge, why is it so shit? He said because they rushed to complete it. And I read an article a few months ago saying that up until 2029, there are going to be consistent issues on the Elizabeth line. I can't be asked for it personally.
So, but how else are we gonna like traverse the thing without going into? Because last week I kind of alluded to the current location, which we're not gonna do again. But
Yeah.
how are we gonna traverse the thing without it though?
Listen, it's gonna have to be a whippage situation. The train thing needs to die now.
So what? Gonna get a whip? Yeah.
Oh yeah, very soon.
Yeah.
Very soon. Since I left not my last job, but one of
Yeah.
my last jobs, I was provided with a car. Since then, I didn't really need it. Now I kind of do.
Yeah.
Now I definitely do.
Yeah.
Very soon come, I definitely do need it. So yeah, I'll be getting one shortly.
So are we talking like Porsche or like Lamborghini or like?
Do you know what? With the lack of burstment, it's a W Reg Nissan Micra.
Listen, A to B. It'll get you from A to B, and that's all
100%,
you need.
100%.
But I don't think that's exactly what you're gonna be getting.
Nah, bro. Humble W Reg Nissan Micra, emerald green. I've picked that out already.
Emerald green.
Yeah, there's a couple of cigarette burns on the seats. The glove compartment is completely off, and the rear window's smashed. I'll get that fixed. But other than that, it's good, bro.
So wait, you have a car. They're ready.
Yeah, lined up.
It's lined up.
Yeah.
So you're ready to purchase.
Yeah, 100%. As soon as I get the window fixed, it's there, bro. You and I are gonna be whipping here in that Micra, banging out M.R, bro.
Do you know how good this is? This is the best news I've heard all day.
Although I may be living in a different location, so you probably still have to make your own way.
And then I'll be the one dealing with the fucking Elizabeth line.
Yeah, I've not picked out a car yet. It won't be a W Reg Nissan Micra.
Oh, so you just completely made all of that up.
Yep. I mean, you're an imbecile for falling for it.
I mean, listen.
That was the start to my week. And
That was good. That was good.
I took an L. I took an L on that day. It was horrendous.
Yeah.
I started at 9 o'clock. I got to work at like fucking 11:30 or some shit. But I left my house at 8, bro.
Yeah. At the right time.
Very, very. I was gonna get here early, bro. But yeah, violated me a little bit, that one. Other than that, I played football last night, as I always do. Last night? Night before? Night before. Lost 5-1. Lost 5-1.
Oof. Because you see, last week, you were up and then they came from behind and, just complacency got to you.
Yep.
This time it seems like it's just form.
It weren't even that, bro.
What's going on?
It weren't even that. This week, we played better than the other team. We just had nothing clinical about us.
No end product.
No end product. Nothing clinical about us, bro. We were popping the ball around nicely. We played well. Every single one of us played well, bro. They got the first goal. We equalised. I think it went that way around. And then after that, yeah, it did. And then after that, it just went downhill, bro. And they were scoring goals. And it's not that we were doing anything wrong. Just we didn't have the final product, bro. But because of that, when the fifth goal went in particular, that was right towards the end. I think that's the angriest I've been on a football pitch in a very long time. Because I can get angry. I get very competitive, as I've said before.
Yeah.
I stormed off the pitch.
Did you?
As soon as the game was over, I picked my jacket up, put it on, picked my bag, and stormed out the pitch, bro. I was so angry. And I was angry at the fact that we had played well,
Yeah.
but we didn't get across the line. In fact, if you look at the scoreline, we got smoked,
Yeah.
which is a proper vibe.
But it didn't tell the whole story.
Not in the slightest. Not in the slightest. Not in the
And
slightest.
I have to ask again, like, you didn't swing for man?
No.
No.
I couldn't. I got over it in about 10 minutes because there was nobody to blame.
Yeah.
Like, we didn't play badly. We played well.
Yeah. I hear
Just
that.
collectively as a team, we didn't have that clinical
I hear
final product.
There seems to
Do you
be
know
a
what it is?
trend, though, bro.
Do you know what it is? Before you get onto that, it's because, do you remember we spoke about this? I think, in fact, in episode 2 when Gents was here,
Yeah.
we spoke about how I was on a Braziliano Ronaldo thing up front doing a madness, scoring goals, multiple goals every week. These men just kept getting onto me. So I was like, cool with it. Cool. I will drop in. What's happened ever since I've dropped in?
You made the wrong call. Don't listen to dickheads. You lot are fine.
No, address them. Tell Marco.
Just let Fat Ronaldo do his thing, bruv.
Come on, bruv.
There's a reason why he's the Braziliano Ronaldo. There's a reason why he is everyone.
That's a great reel, by the way.
I know.
That's such a great reel.
That's the best reel ever, bro.
100%. But yeah, that was a bit frustrating. I was, and it's like the third week in a row that we haven't got a dub, bro. I think a couple of weeks ago we got a draw. Last week we lost. This week we lost. Like, it's very annoying. But I won my Saturday game, which was very good, and I scored 2 goals on that day. So I'm,
All right, up and down.
balance. You get me?
You know what? I think you need to start getting onto them.
Oh, you know what I'm saying? I let sometimes you need to let people get their false nonsense off their chest and let things play out. Because now they see, oh, we're not letting Fat Ronaldo be Fat Ronaldo. Oh, the goals aren't coming. And then slowly I'll put a comment or two in and be like, oh, you see, you know what I'm saying?
Slowly do the
Oh,
thing.
you lot wanted to play up front. Oh, well, what's happening there? Oh, what, no goals? Dickhead.
See
You know what I'm
that?
saying? On a subtle thing.
Ooh.
You get me?
That's the smart way to do
You
it.
get me, bruv?
'Cause then-
Warfare 101.
Then self-doubt just comes in. Trojan horse styley. That's Warfare 101.
Warfare 101, bruv. I told
Trojan
you,
horse.
I am the creator of Warfare 101.
I will say one thing. I would love you to just stay Braziliano Ronaldo. Stay there up front.
No, it's not even... The thing is, bro, that's not my preferred position. I love playing in the middle. I play up front when, on the day, I don't have the legs, I don't have the energy, because I can do a good job there. But midfield is where I like to play. I prefer assisting than scoring, to be fair.
Okay.
If I play a lovely through ball, I prefer that to scoring.
Oh, so like Mesut
I got the
Ozil.
eyes for it as well.
Yeah, you
boss.
do.
You know what I'm saying?
You got the Mesut Ozil eyes.
You know what I'm saying? Vision and physical eyes.
Yeah.
Horrendous.
Scholes the thing.
You get me?
Makaleli the thing.
But yeah, bro, other than that, my week has also not been riveting. I, in the background, managed to hear 21 Savage's new album,
Okay.
Flames.
Really?
Really,
Really?
really.
You
21
listen to
Savage
it
fan?
too?
Fan, but I haven't heard the new album.
Haven't heard the new album. It was playing in the background in the office,
Okay.
beginning to end. I listened to it. First tune, I was like, cool, cool. Second tune, I was like, okay. Third, fourth, fifth, I was like, yo, this is sick, bro. And you know what? I didn't want to ask what it was. So I had my Shazam open. I Shazam like the first 5 songs. And then I clocked it's from the same album. I was like, bro, I need to listen to this album.
Okay.
Haven't done it yet. But I listened back to front all of it one time, so I don't know any of the tunes or anything like that. But yo, the beats, the flows, the features.
See,
It's a sick album, bro.
see, I don't like. I've never thought 21 Savage, and I've heard the name, and I've never thought, oh, my guy. You know, my kind of music, my kind of thing.
This is the thing. It's not my bag. You know it's not my bag. Which is why it kind of shocked me a bit that I was like, yo, this is sick, bro. Very, very sick. Very, very
I'm gonna
sick.
have to check it out then.
Yeah, I need to listen to it again as well because it's really, really, really good. I feel like after Drizzy requested 21 to do something for him, he's been on this thing, bro.
Hey, that's sus, bro.
So sus.
That was
did you
so
see?
sus,
Did you see
big
some of the animations that they made? Like of Drake like being his ring girl for 21 Savage in a boxing match and then like twerking on him and shit.
No way.
Fucking hilarious.
I don't even think I want to see that. That's
No,
just...
it's very upsetting.
Yeah.
very
That's
upsetting,
too
bro.
sus for me, bro. That's too sus for me, bro.
It's very upsetting, but it is hilarious though. But yeah, listen, check out the album. I'm gonna listen
will
to
do.
it as well because it is actually, from what I remember, very, very good. Very, very good.
Okay. Awesome.
The only other thing, really, I think it was probably the day before that. There's a fella called Arthur Brooks.
Yeah.
He done a podcast with Stephen Bartlett. I'm really getting tired of mentioning your name and not hearing anything from you. Seriously, reach out.
I think he's your biggest fan, so you need to give him back something here, you know.
Listen, we've mentioned it before. Worst case scenario, we go on Dragon's Den.
The Action Man
with
Rise
the
Up
Action
Machine,
Man Rise Up
yeah,
Machine,
yeah.
and just promote that thing. But yeah, he was on the Diary of a CEO.
I don't know why people watch this shit, you know.
Yeah, I really don't. I've been talking for God knows how long, and in my head I've been thinking, this is so awful.
It's not not even like that, bro. But like Action Man Go on Rise Up Machine. You're not gonna catch a podcast saying that ever. No one else has said that.
It's one of the best things.
It's one of the best things ever.
Literally one of the best things in the world.
Yeah. This is why we need my man to come.
Yeah, we need him on the thing.
Yeah, but go on, Arthur Brooks.
He was on the Diary of a CEO. Again, this was played in the office, and it was kind of in the background, so I just sort of caught bits of it. But he's got this quiz online, and I don't know what it is specifically. I might have remembered at the time, but anyway, I don't know now. But it's some sort of like personality quiz, basically.
Yeah.
And I thought, okay, this is kind of interesting. Last week we spoke a lot about Thierry Henry and some of the similarities that I had felt with a lot of the things, or some of the relatability that I felt with a lot of the things that he said. So when I think you sort of started talking about some of my characteristics and personality.
Yeah.
Something along those lines happened,
Yeah.
didn't it? But this caught my interest, and I was like, I've done like a personality test before where I came out as a Morpheus, and listen, he was one of the options. You know how I feel about that.
Morpheus.
Morpheus is the guy.
So
More than Neo.
You're Neo, yeah. No, I agree completely. Morpheus is the guy,
bro.
Morpheus is the
guy. But anyway, this is kind of like a personality test, basically. So I decided to go and take the test. I mentioned it to you just before we started.
Yeah, I just took it.
You've done it as well.
Yep.
I'll get onto mine in a minute. Mikkel, what are you?
Apparently, I'm a mad scientist.
Doesn't surprise me.
Nah.
But I mean, you're into science and you're a bit mental. So.
I'm a bit mental. Yeah, I'm a bit.
What's the definition of a mad scientist? Break it down for the people then.
I don't know that.
Bring out the test,
Hold
bro.
on. Hold on.
Bring out the test, bro.
Okay. This means that you have a high positive and negative effect, or put another way, you tend to feel both positive and negative emotions very deeply. Everything is awesome or everything is terrible, depending on your mood. This leads to a cascade of good qualities. Mad scientists usually are highly extroverted, passionate about their interests, deeply curious, and relentless seekers. We often see this profile in CEOs, entrepreneurs, consultants, and all types of adventure seekers who travel for their jobs. But this effect profile does come with many costs. Mad scientists, driven by their awesome or terrible moods, tend to make decisions rashly and spiral up or down.
Wait, I ain't saying nothing, brother. You ain't got to say nothing either. Just crack on.
When things are good, they can be
That went over your
overconfident
head.
and blind to possible setbacks. When things are bad, they descend into unnecessary misery. They often overpromise on a wide range of issues, from attending a party that they haven't the time for to agreeing to an impossible work deadline. Additionally, their high energy, both good and bad, can exhaust friends, family, and work colleagues whose temperaments are more even-keeled.
Let's leave it there because it's gonna go on for ages. There are lots of that which I think fit you perfectly.
Yep.
And there is some of that which I don't think fit you.
Nah, not really. Not
Overly
the extroverted
yeah.
thing. Nah.
Yeah. So
Nothing like that. Nothing like that.
there's a few things. things.
But it does kind of encapsulate me being 0 to 100 quite a lot, you know? And my emotions do range very, 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 like, yeah, they range a lot.
Pardon me. there's a lot of things which I think really fit in with your character.
Yeah.
But then there's a lot
That's
that
very
isn't.
interesting, actually. Very interesting.
It is. So, as I said, he was on the Diary of a CEO, and I listened to it, and I was curious. So I took the test. I'm just trying to find where, like, all of the, like, the categories are, but I can't seem to find it anyway. Doesn't matter. We'll maybe put a link for this in the description. People can go and do it themselves and see what you come up as and let us know. I'm apparently a poet.
A poet.
Yes. I done the test and I came up as a poet. Congratulations, you're a poet. Yes, congratulations. As you know, you generally have low positive effect and high negative effect. What? Couple shots fired. Couple shots fired. Arthur might have to watch his kneecaps, but
that's not a strong way to start, you know.
I hear him though.
You hear it?
It might be true.
Ooh.
Or, put another way, you tend to feel negative emotions more than positive emotions. Definitely true.
Okay.
Definitely true. How, you might wonder, is this worthy of celebration? Poets feel negative emotions deeply, which mean they are highly attuned to emotional circumstances. This leads to a cascade of good qualities. Poets are empathetic friends, excellent listeners, and have a propensity to think critically about adverse consequences that could develop from personal or professional choices. Research also shows that people with higher negative effect are very creative, thus a poet. The greatest writers and artists, for example, often score highly on negative effect. They are able to tap into the complexities of human emotion better than anyone. The world needs poets. It goes on and on and on. But that first part where I think now I remember where the thought stemmed from when I took this test was when we were talking about Thierry Henry's podcast episode with Stephen Bartlett, and a lot of the things that came from that and some of the situations that had happened in my family's life and all of those conversations that came, and the idea of empathy came out of it.
Yep.
And I feel like I feel other people's shit a lot. So when I sort of read that, I was like, oh yeah, it kind of like...
They align.
I get it.
They do align.
I get it.
It does sound a lot like you.
I think so.
But the first bit, how does that make you feel?
Oh, it's fine. It's not wrong, bro. It's not wrong. I do feel more negative than I do positive a lot of the time. Yeah.
That sucks, bro.
Yeah, it's all right. I've survived 29 years.
True.
I'll be all right.
But
Yeah.
the reason, the thing is, feeling deeply like that, it means that you can, as it said, delve deeply into the intricacies of human emotion. And,
Yeah.
and you know,
I think the
traverse
key
that
thing.
really well.
I think the key thing is learning how to manage that for yourself, because I feel like there's a lot of people who may have that that ability, but then it overwhelms them.
Yeah.
Like they take on board all of those other emotions, all of those other difficulties, and it hits them so deeply that they just stagnate. They can't move forward. They feel the weight of the world on their shoulders through other people as well as themselves.
And that's too much.
That's too much. I think you have to learn how to deal with that.
You do.
Which, again, comes back to a point that you made last week of high emotional intelligence. I think if you are a poet in this sort of personality test, you definitely, or if you have these kind of traits, you definitely need to then have... I think to be a poet, you definitely have a lot of emotional maturity, but then to not be affected as a poet, you need to have high emotional intelligence.
Yeah. But maybe sometimes that's not even enough. Because I'm thinking about like literal poets of our generation. Like, you know...
M.R. and...
Well, him,
Yeah.
obviously, right at the top of the totem pole there.
English
and
Frank.
Benjamin Zephaniah.
R.I.P.
Rest in peace, my brother. We're talking, you know... Well, Benjamin Zephaniah is like a different... He's very positive, isn't it? But he touches on really deep kind of cultural issues with his poetry.
The Babylon and the establishment
Yeah.
and them too. Yeah.
But then poets like lyricists, for example, like, you know, Chester from Linkin Park, who like committed suicide, I'm pretty sure, it can get to you.
I don't think it needs to be even like physical like poets, i.e. like their shit rhymes. Do you know what I mean? Like if you want to go to that level of artistry, it can be anyone who's an artist that is essentially a poet because they are artistic people.
Yeah.
One person that actually came to mind when I was thinking about this is Amy Winehouse.
Oh, yeah.
She was a poet.
For sure.
She was a poet, bro.
For sure.
And
she had deep issues.
we killed her, bro.
Ooh, that's a very big statement, bro.
We killed her. We killed her. Our media killed her.
In a way, yeah. Yeah.
Obviously, she had her own issues. You know, she was cracked. Whatever else she was doing, and this is a lesson to all the people out there: don't be cracked, because it's just gonna affect you. So, talk to Frank, not English Frank, because he will provide you with it. Talk to Frank because he's gonna sort the thing out for you. Would you agree with that?
Better
Mike?
than with a Beretta in my hand.
Trust me. Would you agree with that?
Would I agree with that?
Yes.
What, not being cracked?
Yes.
Of course.
Come on.
Don't get cracked.
Keep it halal.
Yeah. If there's a crack pipe anywhere in your establishment or your household, dispose of it immediately. Okay? Okay? But yeah, no, that's actually really interesting. And there was another thing in the Arthur Brooks thing that hit the nail on the head for you. It's like where you kind of manage... What did it say? You manage like risk well, long-term risk professionally.
I think I'm very risk adverse.
Yes, exactly.
Very.
Hit me with the maddest thing right now. We'll bleep it. That's mad, fam.
Is that mad? Would you say that's mad?
That's kind of crazy, cuz.
Yeah,
That's
okay.
a bit mad. I should swing for him, you know.
That was the Arthur Brooks test, which I thought was quite interesting. And I wanted
It was
to bring
very
that up.
interesting actually because it did kind of describe us both quite accurately.
I think so.
I'd say.
With these kind of things, there's always, it's obviously very generic in it. So there's certain things. It's like fucking horoscopes. You read something like, oh my god, they know me. No, you don't, bro.
Yeah.
Tis what tis.
Venus is not in retrograde, bro. Just shut up. I just attacked everyone into astrology right there. You know, we just lost our whole fan base.
They're dickheads. Seriously.
It's true.
Seriously.
Yeah. If you believe in astrology, just
Bleep.
yeah, mad one, innit? we have a new segment that I introduced last week, and we realized that we kind of like it.
Oh, is it the
News of the week.
yes?
We're here, bro.
I really like that actually. I
really liked it too.
Yeah.
So for anyone who didn't watch the last episode, this is the news of the week, and I try to find news stories that are a bit more abstract, a bit more weird, a bit more funny. You know, we're not gonna go for the big news of the week, but there are some really interesting ones here this week.
If we went for real news, we just cry every week.
Yeah, exactly. Like that. Yeah. We need to brighten up people's lives. Now, the first news story, and you'll relate to it. I'll relate to it. It's football related.
Okay, nice.
Pele. You know Pele.
R.I.P.
Everyone knows Pele. Rest in peace. One of the best footballers ever. Right. Before he died, right, in his will, it was written that there is a chance that he has another child that he doesn't know about, right?
Okay.
So, and I think he had 7 children, so this would be the 8th,
Okay.
right? A woman has claimed to be Pele's daughter and wants to exhume his corpse to do a DNA test on it, to prove it, so that she can be entitled to part of 60% of his assets.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. Surely you can try and DNA match with the other children? Why do you need to fucking get his carcass out?
See, I'm not on this biology chemistry thing. I'm more of a physics guy. I don't know.
Yeah.
But for a woman to go to the lengths of exhuming a body just to have part of...
No, but wait, bro, it's kind of basic. Like, I'm not any of those things. I mean, listen, I love biology and my chemistry bangs, but not on an academic thing. Not on an academic thing, but
Yeah.
that makes sense, bro. The fucking 7 claimed children will have the same DNA as Boss Man.
Yeah.
So if she shares some DNA with these dickheads, then she's one of the dickheads.
Maybe. But then
You
why
see my
is it a
lingo?
story though? Why is it a story? Maybe it's a case that you have to have both the mum and the dad to know.
No, but there will be some shared DNA, bro. You're the science guy, bruv.
Not on this.
Useless.
I'm
bro.
not a mortician
I know somebody that is.
or an
you know.
undertaker.
I know an undertaker. I know an undertaker.
You know an undertaker.
I know an undertaker. He looks so racist. He's about 6'5", Danish, bald, and he's a bro.
shit.
I'll talk to you about this guy after. He's the baby of
Yeah?
existence, bruv. I fucking hate him, bruv. But
Bro, he's an undertaker. You need to be shook. He will take you under. Do you know what that means?
Yeah, he looks a bit mad, to be fair.
That's crazy, fam.
He looks a bit mad.
Yeah, be careful.
But yeah, that's a bit crazy. That's
Yeah,
a bit crazy.
So I wanted to highlight that one because
Do you feel like-
she is an absolute like what's wrong with you?
Where she gotten this idea from? Is she like, oh, I look a bit like Pele? Like,
She claims to be his daughter, and he said in his will. This is the thing: if you leave in your will that there may be a child, an illegitimate child that exists, there's always going to be somebody that is going to try and benefit off of it,
oh,
potentially.
brother, it's not somebody. This is if this is the first of many.
Yeah.
There'll be people that will step forward and be like, oh, it's me, because they want to try and get something.
Exactly.
She's trying to get something. She don't care about, oh, Pele, one of the greatest players ever, was my dad, bragging rights and that. It's just,
the
what,
money.
What peas you got for me?
Yeah. Bro, why do you think everyone's trying to get babbied up by Drake? You know? Why do you think he has to put hot sauce in his condoms after he's finished with them? There's a reason why.
That's a mad technique, you know. I never.
You didn't know that?
No.
I swear he's the one who said that.
Mad technique.
He is the one who said that, right? I'm not wrong.
Some chick tried to sue him because she got severe burns down there because
She tried to.
inseminate herself
No
after
way.
he left.
No way.
For the people that didn't hear that,
No way.
she tried to inseminate herself with the condom, but because there was hot sauce down there, she burned herself.
You see,
This is crazy, bruv.
And then
he
he tried
to sue.
bro. How the fuck?
How dirty are you, bruv?
You see the gal them sugar?
I said this last week. I
You
said,
see the
"You're
girl them
stopping.
sugar."
You're stopping me from reaching the promised land, cause you're crazy. You've lost it. You've lost it. You try and cement him. Bruv, I'm actually bugging out. I can't believe I just heard that.
Man looked at the mic like it was a gal. Like it was a gal, bro. You screw faced the mic, bro. Nah, but that's a bit nuts. That's a bit nuts. The length that, bro. Why do we live in a world where self-respect is at an all-time low?
It is because being obscene is interesting. And the goalposts are shifting further and further and further.
No, but not even like overtly obscene. It's like the self-esteem is so low that it's like, oh, I could be Pele's daughter. I want to get some of this money. Oh, I'm trying to inseminate myself with Drake's fucking sperm, so I can
that
have
one's
this,
mad,
that, and the
though,
other. Like, just
it's profiteering.
just live your life, bruv.
It's profiteering. And you know what? This actually takes me on to a little bit of a tangent, because I kind of just thought about it. You know the Me Too movement, right? You know how believe all women.
It's not just women. I was screaming me too after.
That's crazy. I mean, I'm gonna have to chat to him next time I
please
see
do,
him.
please
Obviously,
do.
ask him what I got.
Bro, all the times we went to, obviously a lot of this is gonna get bleeped.
Yeah, all of it. This is a 5-minute episode so far.
All the times we went to, I was having flashbacks, bro.
Hey, he's old school, fam. Skin up,
real
you
talk,
know.
real talk. Big up, Tarek,
Real
my guy.
OG, real OG. But yeah, the Me Too movement, believe all women, and do you know how many women are capitalizing off of it because of the way society's view of it has changed? Now a woman can get so much further ahead in a court case when she's completely lying about something like that has happened. Don't get me wrong, I know that there are women that get raped. I know that these things happen. But when there are false allegations and people get put in pen for it, now I've got a problem with it.
Of course, bro. But the counter argument will be, I have been raped and the case has been thrown out and nothing has happened, which happens a lot of the time.
Yeah.
And most people that go into prison who are found guilty for rape go in for a ridiculously short amount of time for what the crime is. There's always a counter argument.
There is a counter argument.
And I'm pretty sure, I would say, the large majority of rapes are not prosecuted. This by no means justifies or allows people to put false allegations out there.
Yeah.
Obviously it doesn't.
Yeah.
But the side of the Me Too conversation which is real, like, that's got to be spoken about, bro.
No,
if people don't feel like they're able to come out and say anything, but then they have X amount of people saying, look, it's fine, look, we support you, come out and say this, blah, blah, blah. It's like the needed other to say it's calm. For them to come out and say, yo, me like it's what some of the girl them sugar needed.
No, I get it. They needed backup like that. And I understand that. But believe all women all the time?
No, you can't believe anyone all the time.
You can't believe anyone all the time.
You have to go off of
Like,
evidence and facts and blah, blah, blah.
That word itself, like, that phrase itself, believe all women itself, is dangerous.
Is that a phrase that they use?
Believe all women was a thing, bro.
And it undermines the entire structure of the legal system. The whole idea of innocent until proven guilty gets thrown out if you're just believing somebody because of what they have.
Completely
I
undermining
didn't even
the
know
legal
that was
system.
that
bro.
was one of their things.
The whole premise of the Me Too movement is believe all women. If she says that something happened to her,
It happened, yeah. And you know what they do, bro? They use it to destroy people's careers. And look at Amber Heard, Johnny Depp.
Yeah.
Look at that.
So
before that, everyone thought Johnny Depp was.
Think about it. Though, that's a high-profile case. That's Johnny Depp, somebody who can afford the best lawyers in the world. To defend him. Imagine like the average Joe who cannot afford that. It's destroyed people.
Completely destroyed it.
Spent 6 years in prison because of a false allegation, and she came out afterwards.
6 years in prison.
After 6 years, she came out and she put out a statement and said, I lied about the whole thing.
Yep.
They released him and she faced no repercussions whatsoever.
That's the thing, bro. A lot of the time, the person who does the false allegations doesn't get fucking reprimanded for it.
They should get exactly the same back.
6 years, though.
6 years, and on top of that, he's not on like a sex registry or anything.
Yeah.
That got removed. But the actual charge is still on his criminal record. Like, he had spent 6 years in prison for this charge. So now, when applying for sensitive, for jobs that need you to do
for roles, he's not able to get it.
Like, regardless of what he can bring forward, they're not willing to even.
So they're not even willing to just like clear it completely. No. It's still there. That's ridiculous.
No, but that's always with like murders and everything and blah blah blah. Raphael Rowe, I'm not sure if you've ever heard of him. Spent 12 years in prison for a murder that he was falsely accused of. On his criminal record, still shows that he's a murderer.
That's wrong.
It doesn't get taken off your criminal record. If you've spent time in prison, it will stay on your criminal record.
Well,
but 6 years.
6 years.
What was the charge? Rape?
Yeah.
That's quite long for rape because I've heard loads of things which are like.
So, he's not going to be happy with me telling you this, but I won't mention any names. So he was with his long-term girlfriend at the time.
Yeah.
She, being of Kosovo Albanian family, could not have her family know that she was sexually active. Her dad walked in on them in the act, and she just said, "Yeah, like he's get off me, he's raping me."
No way.
And
no way.
Yeah, so there was like a fight that ensued. Police came, they arrested him, and he was charged with 12 years. He held 6.
This is what I always say.
Never. She came out and said, it wasn't true.
Long-term girlfriend.
At that time, she was married to somebody else, had kids and everything. She's in that.
So she's already lived her life, and now she's gonna say it didn't happen. That's disgusting. You can't do that.
At the time, she was his long-term girlfriend.
Yeah.
You're never safe. You're never safe.
Brother, you gotta be careful.
Nuts, bro.
You gotta be fucking careful.
That is nuts.
I'm writing up contracts from now on.
There's a lot of artists who I think Example spoke about this once, of all people. That is very common in the like music industry. If girls go onto the tour bus post show,
you have to sign an NDA.
They have an NDA ready to sign to be like, yo.
You have to.
But do you know what the problem with all of this stuff is? That all of this stuff can still be used, can still be weaponized against you, because what they say is you used your status and your power to obtain sexual access. Whereas for them to use their sexuality to gain some sort of status or some sort of easy route to success isn't seen as the same thing. So, what's his name? Harvey Weinstein.
Yeah.
Using his status to get some action.
Yeah.
Is not seen as... Sorry, it's seen as a terrible thing. But the girl who's like just literally like launched her career forward ahead of all of these other women who might be more deserving, isn't seen as a bad thing, even though they've agreed to something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
you still did it at the end of the day.
Sign an NDA, it can be seen as, he made me sign it under duress. I had to sign it because.
Well, if they're gonna say he raped me, then they're gonna say, he fucking forced me to sign this.
But this is getting into the weeds of it. I personally just never ever expect somebody to put your best self-interests ahead of their own, and I've realized that about life.
I think there are people out there like that, but
there are a few.
There are a few, but but this is the thing, bro. You never know. Like you said, that's the long-term girlfriend. Like you could apparently know somebody your whole life, and then next thing you know.
Yeah, I mean, I've been surprised by people.
They're a total different person.
Time, you know,
mad, absolutely mad.
Fucking hell! I didn't know that first news story would get us there, but
went to the fucking Me Too movement, bro.
That's pretty.
What was the story? What Pele's daughter and that?
Yeah,
listen,
exhuming the corpse and that.
Babes, big up yourself, innit? If you're trying to get the peas, then you know what I'm saying. Just go pay visit Drake, cuz why are you trying to fucking dig up the dead?
Yeah, bro. Just hot sauce. Invest in
hot sauce your family and shut up. Skip, bro. I swear, some of the girls these days do anything for money, bruv.
Fam, look at OnlyFans. Look at how big that is. Look at, bro. I've spoken about it way too much, and I'm not gonna do it
Hey,
anymore.
listen.
I'm not
Just
doing
before
it
you get
anymore.
into that, talking to OnlyFans, yeah, I saw a little short on YouTube earlier today. Do you know Neon,
Yes.
the streamer?
Yeah.
You know how he's dating an OnlyFans girl.
I did not know that.
So he's in a relationship with an OnlyFans girl.
That's the one that Andrew Tate stuck it on. I saw Andrew Tate stick it on
Yeah, it's
him.
when he still had his long hair and he was basically chatting shit to Andrew Tate. And he was like, shut up, you're wearing a SpongeBob shirt.
And you were saying you got asthma, bro.
Yeah.
How you not able to breathe? That was hilarious.
Like, the girls are going to find that,
that was
attractive.
hilarious, bro.
So they were on the Fresh and Fit podcast. Is that what it's called?
Fresh and Fit podcast.
What's it? What, Myron?
Myron Gaines. My guy. I used to bang that out back in the day.
Let me tell you something. I hate him.
You hate him?
I hate him.
Why?
I think
don't like him.
he's a G,
I
bro.
don't like him. I don't know. It's something about him. And do you know what? It's what Neon's girlfriend. So them two were on that podcast. It's what she said to him that I was like, "You're bang on." She said, "You're the Walmart Andrew Tate.
Walmart Andrew Tate.
You're the Walmart Andrew Tate."
Do you know what you don't know about Myron Gaines? Do you know why he does what he does?
Why?
It's because he's trying to save men's lives, bro.
But he's the same person who let's talk about this, right? Because he's going out here and listen, by the way, this is the same thing with Andrew Tate. Loads of things that I agree with.
Yeah.
Loads of things that I agree with. But he sat down with an interview with that really Len girl. Mixed race, British. She's had like loads of people on her pod sort of like show.
Cheyenne Reynolds.
Yes. He sat down with her.
Yeah.
In my head I was thinking, I don't know, sometimes this is gonna sound very judgmental, but sometimes I go based off of people's looks. Obviously, you know what I'm saying. I'm not really all that, but I don't know.
You're a
just-
buff guy, fam.
He's got a mad nose. His swag was dead, wearing some mad crepes. I was like, bro, you can't talk about being a high value man and you come here dressed like that with your fresh and fit top and your dead crepes. Just shut up, bro.
Wait.
Anyway.
Wait. What does Bill Gates wear? Does he wear like, bro?
Bill Gates ain't a high
Bro,
value
you're
man.
trying to no. High value men. Being a high value man does not mean how you dress, bro.
No, but he's not a high value man. And high value can be taken in loads of different ways. It's nothing to do with actual monetary value, right?
No, it's about the way you look at yourself.
So do you think this Myron guy's a high value man?
yes,
Really?
I do.
Let me pose a question to you. The thing that he said to this girl and the thing that he says to all the girls he has on his podcast is, what man is going to want you when you're doing OnlyFans and you're sleeping with tens and hundreds of people?
Yeah.
By the way, 100% agree with that.
Yes.
What gives you the right to turn around and say, as a man, I'm allowed to sleep with whoever I want, as many people as I want,
Yeah.
and then I get to marry somebody who's a virgin?
Yeah.
I don't get. Nobody wants you. You're not. How does that make sense?
Because men and women want different things.
Yeah. Men and women are.
No, but then why do you expect from women that if you're gonna go out there and you're gonna be one of those bodies for all those women, how can you turn around and say, "Oh, I expect somebody with no"?
No,
bodies?
but this is the argument, bro. When you're looking to beat, you're not looking for a wife. You don't care about her and her body count or you.
Yeah, but obviously these girls aren't looking for hubby. They're looking for money. They're looking for sex. They're looking to just enjoy their life. Why is it one shoe, one thing for them and one thing for the others?
Again, because men and women want different things.
Yeah.
Want different things.
Sex for men and for women is very, very different. Sex for women is very, very easy to obtain. Any dead
Yes, they are the key
thing,
holders.
walk out.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want some. Willy
Yeah.
and just have you handed to them by any man.
That's why.
Yes.
If something
For
is
a
easy
man-
to come by, it's
For a man
worthless.
To be able to get to that, to like even like Drake has less options than an average thing. You know what I mean? Like you have to get to a ridiculous level of success, be tall, be in shape, have money, dress well, smell well, know how
Yeah.
to talk, not be awkward, not
Yeah.
be funny, to be able to get sexual access to the way that to the standard that women do.
Yeah.
So if you are doing something that's easy, it's not going to be as respected as
Exactly.
you having to work hard to get that success, to be able to.
Yeah.
And also, women don't really care about. They're not put off by a man who gets loads of girls. They're actually turned on by it. Whereas a man,
Yeah. Because it shows value.
just biologically speaking, we are programmed to stay away from women who are promiscuous because you cannot be sure that the kid that comes out of her
Is yours. Yes,
Now
exactly.
we've got paternity tests, but that's only been around for like less than 100 years.
So if it's so
Doesn't
easy
change
for
our
them to
program.
obtain it and it's harder for us to obtain it, which is more impressive? That's why.
No, but it's not about impressive. It's about a level playing field. Like,
But it's
if-
not
why-
a living.
No, no.
It's not. It's never will be.
I think it is unfair to say. I don't think that men should be the way that this Myron guy and even Andrew Tate say that they should be. I don't agree that men should go around sleeping with tens and hundreds of girls, whoever they want, and then
By the
settle
way,
down
I don't
with a
agree.
virgin.
I don't agree with that either.
I don't
I don't
agree
agree
with
with all of it. There are things that I take from him that I like, and there are things I take from him that I'm like iffy about. But you have to pick and choose from people the things that align with your worldview.
Listen,
and
and
make
I-
logical sense. to
Yes, this is the thing. As I said, with him, with Andrew Tate, with all those sort of ilk of people,
you. Yeah.
there are 90% of the things that they say that I agree with.
Yeah.
Properly agree with. But there are certain things that I definitely don't agree with.
Yeah.
And I don't agree with the general idea of men are allowed to be the dogs that they want to be. They can sleep with as many women as they want.
Right.
Especially if then they turn around and say, oh no, I want a virgin. I want somebody who's not slept with anyone. But then you're out here tainting the records of all these other girls. So who are you dishing them out to if you're saying all women need to be modest and no bodies, minimal
Yeah.
bodies,
Yeah.
but then all men can go around sleeping with whoever they want? I don't agree with it.
I don't think the point is to tell people it's not to like make like a blanket rule for everybody. I think that there will always be loose women. But I think that the point is, I personally do not want to marry a loose woman, and most men do not want to marry a loose woman.
Who does?
Who
So,
does?
Who
if
does?
you are
Which
gonna-
man does?
If you are gonna be a loose woman, understand that there are going to be
Consequences,
and
exactly.
You have to be held accountable for that, and you cannot expect to be with somebody who's, you know what I mean.
But
Nobody
he's a
has-
loose man.
Yeah,
Are we
but-
fine
yeah,
with
but
that?
A loose man. Like, loose men have always existed. Like the most powerful and rich and whatever.
Genghis
men
Khan,
throughout
my
history,
guy.
Exactly. Have always had a bag of women. Always.
I think I'm one of his descendants,
always.
by the way.
Even Islamically speaking, if you are able to look after 4 women, you are
Yeah.
allowed to have 4 wives.
Take all of the
There is no
societal
rule
Yes,
that
stigma
says
away
if
from
yes,
a
it.
but
woman
that
has-
is-
if a woman's able to look after 4 men, she should be able to have 4 husbands. It doesn't work that
But
way.
that's because when the Quran came down and when the Quran was written, there were a lot more women than there were men.
But there still are a lot more women than there are men.
It's
Women
a lot
make up
more-
51,
it's a lot more
52%
even now.
of the population of the world.
Yeah, it is a lot more even now, but I don't know. I just generally, I think the idea of promiscuity and sleeping around, I don't agree with.
I 100% agree. I think that everyone needs to have a level of
Self-respect.
self-respect and
Yeah.
self-control. I don't think that men need to be going around. Yeah, let me just go and impregnate a bag of women.
No,
That's
you can't
not-
do that.
I would not promote that in the slightest.
Yeah.
But the consequences of a man sleeping around and the consequences of a woman sleeping around are completely different.
Yeah. One has the
Wait.
risk of being
No, but
pregnant for 9 months.
It's interesting you say that because if I'm a Myron and I'm going around sleeping with these many people, and then next thing you know, I'm out the door. The consequence of that is this woman is losing her own value, and is very likely going to become somebody who then becomes that promiscuous
Yeah.
woman and sees that, oh, this is what the man is treating me like, so they just become that
But
person.
here's the thing. Here's where the self accountability comes in. Who is allowing that man sexual access?
Yeah, they are-
Where does the vetting process come into play in all of this?
Yeah.
And if you do what he's saying, and don't be a loose woman, and have some self-respect, and
You're going to
save
attract a
yourself
better
marriage,
man. You're going
and,
to attract a better man.
understand what men really want
Yeah.
for a wife, then you avoid all of those things.
Yeah, you're gonna
If the
attract a
gatekeeper-
high-value
if
man.
If you hold the keys and you're the gatekeeper,
Yeah.
you have a level of responsibility in that regard.
Yes, but I think in that sense it then becomes a case by case thing, because there could be a hell of a lot of manipulation that is sort of done in that period of time. If it's a
Women, yeah?
if it's a one night stand, then different story. I don't agree with that. There's not a lot of time to manipulate and think, oh, this could be the father of my children. This could be my long term partner or husband. Then you're just a scare. But if it's this guy has tried to work for this for ages and tried to, you know what I'm saying, maybe even dated you, but then gets his ting and bounces.
This is where fathers come into play. And that's where fathers are very important, because fathers
Yeah, 100%.
can read a man unemotionally and
Yeah.
tell you what man is good for you. Whereas women will see that and be like, oh, but I love him. I feel like this and I love him.
Yeah.
And their decision making is a little bit clouded by their emotions.
Yeah.
Whereas a man will be like, this man's not good for you and stay away from him. I'm
Do you-
your father. What I say goes. You're not going to see this guy
Yeah.
because this is going to be the outcome.
Do you know what kind of irks me about him and those kind of people?
And he does encourage this as well. He does encourage, keeping the father of your children around because he has a complete different outlook on their upbringing to you, and he will be able to discipline them and show them a different.
Yeah, no, of course, I definitely agree with that. The thing that kind of irks me is I've seen videos which are like very obviously recorded within their group of them talking off mic, potentially in a scenario where they don't 100% know they're being recorded, and some of the jokes that they throw about with each other and some of the ideas of like, oh yeah, women are this and we can sleep with women, we can do whatever the hell we want. I don't agree with that.
Big man.
But bro,
Don't agree.
Big man.
locker
Big man.
room talk, bro. How many
Big
times
man,
do we
big
have
man,
to
big
bleep
man.
this?
Let's not fuck around.
I'm married, bro. Listen, my team.
You're on a
Yeah,
Hippocrates
yeah,
thing,
yeah,
bro.
yeah, forget
You think
about
I don't? We had that chat earlier
Bro.
today.
What chat?
How many times do you have to
Look,
bleep these
exactly.
words?
Yeah.
Locker room talk is locker room talk, bro.
Locker
Man,
room
chat
talk is
shit.
locker room
It is
talk.
what it
Okay,
is, bro.
I hear that.
You know what I mean?
I hear that.
As men, bro, we make the most ridiculous jokes. If you go through my WhatsApp conversations with my friends, bro,
I'm in
I'll
pen.
be in prison, bro.
Yeah, bro.
I'll be with my boy who's got falsely in prison for sleeping with his girlfriend. Oh, fuck that, man. You can't.
No, I hear that.
I understand that there are certain jokes, especially when you're a person of influence. There are certain jokes that can be taken. Oh shit, like
Yeah.
this shouldn't be. Out
I don't mind the jokes. The thing is, the joke then becomes what is said on the podcast, and it's their genuine belief. Their genuine belief is, I, as a man, I'm allowed to sleep with whoever I want. I don't agree with that idea.
Again, I think in order to get the views that they get, they have to be a little bit outlandish and a little bit extreme. If you actually watch the certain interviews where they're talking to people who kind of agree with them, the actual tone gets toned down all the way, and then they actually have like really, really, really serious conversations. But in order, it's all clickbait basically. In order for them to
No,
get
I hear that.
reactions,
And
in
like
order
I
for
said-
them to be as big as they are, they do need to push that and just be as outlandish and as
Like I
extreme
said,
as
the
possible.
large majority of stuff, completely agree with.
Bear
I
in
completely
mind,
agree with.
he pushes you to become a high value man before you even consider going and targeting women at all. He
See,
pushed.
it's phrases like targeting women.
Not
that
ta-
really-
no, that's what I use. That's my word.
A lot of people just watch their after-hour show and they think that that's all they do. And this is because those are the clips that go viral. Like they do like
Money Mondays,
they do Womanizer
women with-
Wednesdays,
yeah.
they teach you just how to speak
Yeah.
to women.
Okay.
How to
Yeah.
approach them, how to
Financial Fridays,
how
they
not
try
to
to
be
teach you how
creepy,
to,
not
you know.
to be weird, how to like speak with confidence, and they do their fitness Fridays, which is like go into the gym and just
Yeah,
You know, and
it's
they do,
Fitness
like-
Fridays, right?
Yeah,
Money
Fridays.
Monday, Fitness. Yeah,
yeah.
Bro,
Like,
I've missed the Friday episodes.
do you know?
They do a bunch of this other stuff that's like just purely self-improvement, and then
Yeah.
the after hours ones are just like banners.
Yeah, that's just for the views and for the
So a lot of people think that
spectacle.
that's like the influencer shit. It's not like that's just for bands.
No,
like,
no,
it's
no.
entertainment value. The other
He's
stuff
actually
is
trying to
very,
help
very
men,
serious.
bro. He's actually trying to help
listen,
men.
I don't disagree with that. It's just that one thing, and to be honest, I do this a lot.
Yeah.
If somebody's face pisses me off, I kind of.
Bro, I swear down.
Listen,
Yeah.
just got that alone, right?
Yeah, he's got such an East African nose, bro. Such an East
My
African
man's
nose.
Sudanese, fam. He's a Muslim boy. You should be on his.
Yeah, mashallah, bro. Mashallah, go fuck 100,000 women. Allah is happy with you, brother. Listen, to each their own in it, but personally, I don't agree. My main thing is,
Yeah.
for women and men,
Yeah.
I do not agree with sleeping around and promiscuity and being a bit of a slag.
Can I take? Let's take societal stigma. Let's take everything emotional. Let's just go straight down base logic, where we came from, what we are as organisms.
But we ain't that.
But we are that.
We ain't that.
We
We're
are that.
intelligent beings, bro.
We are
We have
intelligent beings.
evolved.
How?
What do you mean how?
How have we evolved? By those basal things that are ingrained in us, pushing us forward. And what is that? Men planting seed, us populating and increasing like that.
No, not evolved numerically. not evolved numerically,
Yeah.
evolved intelligently.
What has that got to do with like our like natural predisposition with
Because
sex?
alongside that, we have loads of other things.
Yeah,
We
but
have-
you're adding
we have-
hierarchies of societal like.
Bro, we have pride, we have shame, we have all these other emotions and feelings that
Yeah.
we understand.
Yeah.
Which, as human beings, we need to implement because we aren't just animals, bro.
Not
We're a
anymore.
different thing, bro.
Not anymore.
We do still have primal instincts.
Yeah.
Yes, but that can be done modestly.
No, 100%. I agree, but it's like women aren't shamed for their primal urges the way men are. Like your primal urge is, let me go beat a bag of things.
Yeah.
Whereas a woman wanting a man who's tall, strong, can look after her, has some sort of status,
Yeah.
that's not shame.
Yeah.
You don't look at a girl and say, oh no, you should be dating a guy who's 4'9".
Exactly.
You know
yeah.
what I mean?
The second we call a woman fat is it's
That's
No, no, no,
that-
listen,
that-
I
that
agree with
shame
that.
reference
Yeah, yeah.
there is a primal
You know what I
reference
mean?
that you want the big bolo caveman who can look after you. You know what I mean? You want the guy who can go and hunt a massive ox and who can feed you and all of your kids.
yeah. Yeah.
No, I agree with that. And a lot of the
Even though we
conversation.
have evolved, that there is still.
It's ingrained in them, bro.
Yes, but do you know what? This comes to the point of us being intelligent beings because that evolution continues. Because the likes of Myron and Andrew Tate and blah 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 are calling women out on the fact that, hey, you are expecting X Y Z, but you won't accept X Y Z.
Exactly.
Do you know what I mean? So the evolution continues, but I'm just conscious of how it's being done.
Yeah.
And
I
it
agree.
needs to be done correctly.
Yeah, but be conscious of it. Is
We don't want to
him-
get further away from the goal we're trying to achieve.
Is he taking us further away or closer, or is the way the rest of society going taking us further away, bro?
Do you know what the thing?
Exactly.
Do you know what the thing is, though? I think he's seen an avenue where he can potentially make money. He's jumped on a topic which is very hot at the moment, and he's out here banging whoever he wants. If so, my brother,
I will tell
enjoy
you-
that.
I will
Put
tell
your big
you-
fat nose in
I
any
will-
arsehole you
I
want.
will
bro.
tell you one thing. I have consumed so much of his content that I can, objectively tell you, you have the wrong idea of him. You have absolutely the wrong idea of him.
And I haven't consumed enough. I've just gone off of what I
yeah,
have seen.
yeah, which is probably clips. Which is probably if you've watched what bruv, the guy tries to help people. He gets calls. He gets
But listen,
calls.
even from what I've seen, as I said, even from probably the limited amount I've seen in comparison to you, 90% of it I agree with.
People have called him saying, "You stopped me from killing myself, bro."
Every day-
imagine that.
Every day he gets that.
Every day in his DMs, call-ins. Tell me that's not positive, bro. That's fucking positive,
sure,
bro.
it is. It is,
And you're focusing on this little one tiny piece of his persona that you dislike, and you're saying you don't like him just because of that, and his face.
His face is a separate story. His face is.
But you see
Listen,
what I'm
I
trying to
guarantee
say,
you, there's a
though?
lot of people. If Myron, you ever see this, you're probably going to dislike my face, but it's fine. Your mother enjoyed it.
Hey, listen, Myron, come on the thing, fam.
No, listen. The thing is. The thing is.
I just got that.
No, that's a whole separate point. That's a whole separate point. And the mother comment made me forget my other point. But yeah, look, a lot of what he says I do agree with. And the general idea of trying to promote, because we're going fucking left, bro.
Yeah, we are.
We're going left. Every single girl, fat, ugly, butters,
Yeah.
peng, beautiful, slim, is on OnlyFans. No matter
Yeah.
who you are, they're on fucking
And
OnlyFans.
they expect a 10-10 man off the bat just because they're like, shut up, bruv. Come off the thing.
Also, brother, like, porn exists, fam. Why are people paying for shit?
We've had this conversation before. It's because of the intimacy.
What intimacy?
Bro, the girls, if you subscribe to their OnlyFans, they reply to your messages. It's more personal.
Oh, hold on. Sorry.
Oh, it's not them actually.
No.
It's the
Just
people managing it.
Wait. They reply? We're going to have to take a break because I need to crack one out. Oh, they reply. Oh, the joys.
Bro, you're
We-
married, bro. You've
the
got
joys.
intimacy at home. and
Exactly.
not lonely, bro.
Bro,
Brother,
men are lonely.
My wife lives in a different country. The intimacy
No,
is
but
not
it's
there.
not even that.
No, but even the
Men are in
idea
a
of it,
sorry
bro.
state,
Vast
bro.
majority of people,
Men
bro.
are in a sorry state. Men suck nowadays. Compared to what we used to be back in the day, bruv.
Then they
One-third
need to-
of men, bro, 18 to 35 or whatever, are either virgins or have not had any intimacy in at least a year.
Social
fair, though,
anxiety. They don't even know how to talk to a girl.
To be fair,
Oh, very awkward,
the reason for that is porn,
I
and
don't
porn has
think so.
evolved into
I don't think
OnlyFans.
so.
There was a study done a few years ago that suggested that people within that sort of age group, I can't quote the study exactly, but within that age group, are having sex less because of the effects of porn. Because porn is, you bash one out, you're done. You ain't got to deal with all the aftermath and the conversation and the cuddling and blah, blah, blah. It's nice and easy and it's quick to do.
That's actually not.
Is
That's
it?
not the reason why.
But also it affects your brain in a certain
I think
way.
that it is maybe like if you look at it in like a modern scope maybe, but if you look at it historically, I think it's something like only like 17% of men historically have procreated.
Yeah.
So
Right.
yeah.
What?
Yeah. Whereas like 80% of women have. So
Yeah.
there's always been a few
Yeah.
really powerful men
Yeah.
that have had all the women.
Tinder,
From-
Tinder statistics: the top 20% of men fuck the
You know what I mean?
80% of the women.
So it's
You know
less
what I
than
mean?
less than 20% of men have procreated throughout history.
You know what I mean?
Majority never got any action. They never managed to have families and children.
That's a
So
mental
it wasn't.
statistic.
It wasn't until like the Abrahamic religions where monogamy was like
Yeah.
pushed,
Yeah.
and it was like
Exactly.
it was like the main factor of society that allowed the majority of men to have families and one man for one woman. And so Islam came
And
about
this is the
it
issue.
allowed you to have
You know what you said about men 18 to whatever and being virgins?
Yeah.
Not. It's also. Myron makes this case all the time. It's a globalized, sexualized marketplace now.
Yeah.
Back in the day, you didn't have social media. You didn't have this. You didn't have that. You had to find the.
Mahmoud couldn't fly your thing out to Dubai.
No, you can't fly out no one to Dubai. You've got to sit down in your fucking village and you need to find the pengest thing there. You need to try take her out, talk to her dad. None of that no more.
Most people met at uni. You met your wife at uni. Or
Yeah.
as soon as you finish uni.
Yeah. It's peak, fam. Men are dead out nowadays. They need to fix up. Myron's helping. No, and Tate is helping in less of a good way, I'd say.
Yeah.
I would say
You've consumed the both of them a lot more. You went through your period
I did.
of
I did.
all of that stuff.
Yeah, but that's the thing. If you go way too far into this red pill ideology,
And you spoke about this.
you become like it becomes cultish. You need to find the balance. You need to come back down to reality, apply what you've learned in logical, good ways, and then the emotional intelligence. Then you become well-rounded. Then you become confident. Then you get the success that I have been starting to get with women, with everyone, because it took
brother.
time. But I'm just saying it from like my own personal experience, bro.
Okay, let's leave your personal experience to the side for a minute. If we look at the state of the world in terms of, we've spoken about huge numbers of women on OnlyFans and blah, 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 and the sorry state of huge amount of men and blah, blah, blah. Just because you can apply that understanding of, hey, I've gone too far, I need to retract, it's getting a bit cultish.
Not everyone can do that.
History has told us otherwise. That people can't do that. People get sucked in.
Yeah.
People do take it too far. Next thing you know, fucking Bob thinks he's entitled to 13 Shirleys.
Yeah, but bro, like fully completely, you know? Seriously. Like you
Let's
should
move on to the next
you
story.
should've
I slowly agree. Was
Okay.
that the first
That
news
was the
story?
first news story of the
I
week. and
think
it
we
started
went on
from
for like
Pele.
45 minutes, bro.
It's okay.
Go on.
This one's probably going to be a bit quicker, and you might not be as interested in it. But anyway, you know the original Tetris game on the
Yes.
original NES? A 13-year-old has finally beaten it since
Okay.
it came out.
That's been out for time. I think it's the most sold game in history.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tetris is insane. Do you know how you win the game? You have to play it until it crashes. It's you have to play it until it crashes because there's like a memory overload or like a stack overflow or something. I should know this. I'm a software engineer, but I don't. But
Wonder
yeah,
you didn't get the job.
soon come. But there was a Sky News anchor that covered the story, right? Yeah, and you know what she said? she said at the end of the story after she said it, like, this is an achievement, like, blah blah blah. She was like, you know, don't play games, go out, touch grass, blah blah blah. Like, very like, this is a 13-year-old kid that just did something incredible.
Yeah.
In certain like aspects of society who like would find that amazing.
Can I just clarify?
Yeah.
News anchor or like news reporter? I.e., it's cut away and they've done a report on it.
Anchor.
Or is she the anchor?
She was there in the studio.
Correct me if I'm wrong. It's not the job of an anchor to do those kind of things.
No, she
You're
should
meant to be impartial. And
Yeah,
just
yeah,
deliver
yeah,
the
yeah,
news.
yeah. She said that.
Just call a man a loser
Yeah.
for doing something incredible.
And you know what's mad?
13 as well, bro.
13.
I mean, I kind of agree with her message.
Yeah.
But it's not really for you to say.
Wrong place, wrong time. Also, bro, the kid devoted it to his dad who had recently died. The triumph, he devoted it to his dad who recently died.
Yeah, Bundis Anchor.
Go keep warm, man.
Bruv,
Bundis Anchor. What's their name? What's their name?
I don't know her name.
Name and shame, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to-
We'll find her.
I
We'll
will-
find her.
Listen,
I'm coming to your yard, yeah?
It's a chick, yeah? It's a chick, yeah?
It's a chick,
It's a chick, yeah? I'm about to jump on my Myron thing, yeah? Don't fuck about, yeah? Let man do his thing, bro.
13-year-old kid, fam. Streamer, bro, trying to make it in life. And it's just backwards thinking because she doesn't understand the climate we're in right now where that is actually impressive. You know what I mean? You're just an old fart. Shut up. But yeah,
Agreed. Good on the boy. Good on the boy.
good on the boy, man. Now, this next one's fucking hilarious.
Go on.
I don't even know how to fucking...
Action man, go on, rise up machine.
All right, okay. So, a 17-year-old responsible for dozens of fish being taped to ATMs has been caught. Yeah.
Has been caught.
Yeah, he's facing fines and all them thing there. So this 17-year-old kid would
Why?
take fish and tape them to ATMs, and you know what the funniest fucking thing was? He would upload it to the Instagram account, fish_bandit84.
Bandit.
Fish_bandit84, and the bio live, laugh, tape fish on ATMs.
Oh, no. No.
Free my boy, bruv. You know what? Tape the fish.
What the fuck?
Tape the fish. And
I wonder what the Sky News anchor has to say about this. This is what happens when you go out and play. Okay?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Touch grass and touch fish.
play Tetris.
I'm not gonna lie. He's a serial killer.
That's
though.
crazy, fam.
He X'd off bare fish, cuz.
Apparently, no fish were harmed.
How?
I don't know.
How?
cuz.
How?
I
Did
don't know.
Did he tape a plastic bag with the fish
No,
in some
no,
water?
they're actual fish. Actual dead fish. I don't know. Does he go collect dead fish?
Oh,
I don't
yeah,
know.
to be fair, he might go to a fishmonger and just purchase
Yeah.
already dead fish.
But, brother, I think, like, taping fish to an ATM.
I really want to know why.
There's, like, I couldn't think of something more random, like, an abstract ever.
Yeah, I really need to know why. I really want to understand what part of the ATM it's on. Is it the cash
It's like,
disposal?
no,
Is it
it's right across the screen.
across the screen.
Across the screen,
Okay,
yeah.
what's his Instagram handle?
Fish_bandit84.
Fish_bandit84. We are going to message you off the Hold It Down podcast
We need you-
Instagram. We don't need him on the podcast. It's a bit excessive. But we're going to ask you why.
On the podcast.
Okay.
If you bust case.
Yeah, he needs to pass like...
Yeah. You need to bust case
You know what I'm
first
saying?
and then boom.
Let us know that you're like a person we can actually have a conversation with, and we will get you on the podcast. Because if man's just chatting shit, then we don't know why.
Hey, I just opened up his Instagram.
What's it
No
saying?
way.
I think he's based in Toronto or Montreal or something.
Yeah, it's gonna have to be a video message.
Is it, and is it...
Oh no, he does it all over the world. Fuck off.
all over the world. He travels.
He's fish
and does
bandit
this.
all over the world.
I beg you, let me see a
he's in,
picture.
like, Asia somewhere.
Hey, no, we need. I'm gonna edit
And
it
this
in.
one's in Montreal.
I'm gonna edit some of these in. This is insane.
This guy's not serious. Man named himself the Fish Bandit. He tapes fish to ATMs. Do you know what? I respect the grind, man. How many followers has he got?
79k.
He's doing it. He's gained the follower from
Listen,
us.
I
fish.
just followed them as well.
Yeah,
listen,
he's gained the follower
You
from us.
you are a G, bro.
What a guy,
What
man.
a guy.
Man said no fish were harmed in the process.
Oh, bro. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
Phenomenal, absolutely
Check a
phenomenal.
story.
He's got more fish
Nah.
ready. He's
You know
got
what that
fish
looks like?
ready.
He's got them lined up like when police do a raid and they put all the weapons out and let the press
Yeah.
take a photo. Man's just got bare fish, bro.
Bro, he is the fish bandit.
What a guy.
That's his weapon of choice.
What a guy,
Oh,
man.
it's mad.
This is in Guatemala.
He travels!
Bro, this
He
guy's
travels!
international bandit.
Nah, absolutely phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal.
This is the best fucking story I've ever fucking.
I would like to add something onto how's your week been. This is the highlight.
This is the highlight.
Fished_bandit84 is the fucking highlight of my week, bro. Unreal.
Oh man, this one's not even gonna be able to top it. But, fuck it up. Hang tight the fish. An Italian province has implemented a dog DNA database so that dog owners that don't clean up their shit can be identified and fined. Dog DNA detectives have been hired. And yes, abandoned poop will be collected by street cleaners, etc., to be tested. Now, what I'm thinking is doing all of that is more expensive than just cleaning up the shit.
This is what I was going to
You know
say.
what I'm saying?
Listen, I respect the database, but then I suppose you do need detectives. I'm thinking detectives is a step too far.
Yeah.
But I kind of... listen, a couple weeks ago, it was raining a lot. There was a hot, wet shit that I stood in. Bro.
Hot and wet.
It was recent, so the heat, and it was wet from the rain.
And it must have stank.
Do you know what? I scraped my foot on grass for a good 5 minutes. But
You had to, yeah. You had to.
listen, if you don't pick up after your dog, listen, firstly, it's your fault in it for having a dog, bruv. If you get a dog and you're not willing to clean up,
Yeah,
then
you're a
do you know what I'm
dickhead.
saying? You're a
You're a
dickhead.
dickhead,
You know what I'm saying?
you're
Because you're
fully a
just fucking
dickhead.
other people's lives.
You're a donkey.
So I kind of respect it. If the country of Italy and that particular province has the money to do that, crack on.
Creates jobs.
Yeah.
Holds people accountable.
Yeah.
Win-win.
But
Crack on.
also, I want to take a different like perspective on this, on like you know the way the Chinese have like
I know what you're saying.
you know what I'm saying?
Eat the
They-
dogs.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
Oh,
like
okay.
you know, like their social credit system, like
thought that's
they
what the
have
surveillance
the
state,
surveillance state.
Yeah.
Yeah, like this is just like this is getting close to like imagine they did this to humans, you know, like
We're getting there.
yeah.
What if a human shat?
No, it's just like making everything data based so that they can track it and have tabs on you. It doesn't sit right with me. Do you know what I mean? It takes away my freedom, my liberty a little
But
bit.
doesn't surveillance do that as well?
Surveillance does, but surveillance is there to protect you, right? This is there to prosecute you.
I listen. I say rightly so.
Prosecution.
Yeah, for this.
For this, I agree.
Rightly so. Rightly
For this,
so.
I agree. But when I murdered the guy,
Oh yeah, that one time.
Yeah.
That one time we
Yeah.
went Epping Forest and buried
yeah,
him.
exactly.
Yeah.
See, that's Pele's exhumed body right there. Anyway, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Let's move on. That's the news of the week done.
I would just like to say that I feel like surveillance is worse than that. If you want your it depends how this advances and how it affects human beings, of course. and what kind of databases are going to come out. But brother, you think they don't fucking have everything already?
They already
Man
do.
said your fucking phone has Face ID. It used to have Touch ID. Why do you think they moved from Touch ID to Face ID? Because they've not only got your fingerprint, they've got your fucking face now as well, bruv.
Next, you're gonna have to spit in your phone.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
They've got
yeah,
everything, bro.
yeah.
Everything.
It's
bro.
over.
It's over. It's over.
It's
You
all
see me and you.
finished.
What, bro, there's feds outside right now.
They're waiting.
Live and direct.
Bro, they heard what I said about, you know.
There's a couple man in Epping digging up right now, and there's a
Yeah.
couple man waiting to arrest us.
Yeah. It's 100% true. And it's all going to be televised.
Question time.
It's question
Do
time.
you, I mean, if you have something that you wanna dig into, then man's gonna let you do that. Otherwise, I've got the drive in front of me.
I'm gonna bring up the Eden Hazard thing. Yeah. So there was a very, very obvious typo in that. It wasn't a 1 goal.
I was thinking.
Yeah.
It was like 19 or something.
Yeah, it was 19.
I
Yeah.
sent you a picture.
Yeah.
I've got this
Oh,
picture here.
brother, what's your answer?
Bro, ask Sanchez, bro. Sanchez, 100%.
Oh, you're an Arsenal fan as well, bro.
Hold on. This is the way I see it, yeah? If you swap them, who's going to be more successful? Hazard at Arsenal or Sanchez at Chelsea? With the likes of Diego Costa and, the managers that he had and the defence that he had.
The answer was immediate for me. Sanchez at Chelsea will be more
100%,
successful.
Exactly.
But that doesn't. It depends.
And
what
you're
we're
going
talking about here.
against pure
Keep
stats.
something in mind, yeah?
Literally pure stats are telling
No.
you.
But wait, tell me exactly how you phrased the question.
Prime.
So that one season that Hazard was at his absolute best, where he performed, like, I wouldn't say prime, because prime is more like, it has to be a little bit more prolonged, isn't it? The best season.
One best season.
Yeah, one best season. So like one best season that Hazard had versus the one best season that Sanchez had at Arsenal. Who's better out of the two?
Hazard,
Why?
because he is the more appealing, attractive footballer to
What
play.
the hell are you talking about?
Brother,
What, though?
what do you mean? You are gonna fucking purchase a ticket to watch Eden Hazard play,
Wait. So this
Over
this is the thing.
Alexis
Wait.
Sanchez.
brother? I don't want to chat to you. You don't know nothing about football,
so
bro.
this is-
You're telling me that Sanchez plays football more beautifully than Eden Hazard.
He's
does?
more exciting.
Wait. So hold on.
I can't believe this.
Hold on.
You're getting dismissed, cuz.
So I hate Chelsea. I live in a fucking house where my brother and my dad are Chelsea fans. And I can't fucking stand the cunts, yeah.
Healthy family
Watching
relationship.
Hazard was always a pleasure, innit? I always loved watching him play. I always thought he was an incredible player. But I'm not basing my preference out of the two players on who does a little bit more of a better step over. And
This is why I asked,
what
how
I
did
mean?
you phrase the
That's what I'm
question?
saying. I'm talking to you about who's the better player, not who's better at doing a little step over, who can send one player or send another player. Sanchez carried Arsenal. There were times at fucking Chelsea
Yeah.
where Hazard wasn't even the best player on the pitch. Fucking Willian used to carry Chelsea during that period. There was a time where Willian was banging in goals and literally like the team was all shit and he's like, no, drive forward. Boom. Victor Moses was doing bits.
But that
Hazard
doesn't
was
make
shit.
Alexis a better player.
But
My
I'm
definition
talking
of
to you
player
about,
is
yeah,
actual footballer.
More beautiful goals. More beautiful assists. Did the absolute most. Carried the team when we were fucking dog shit.
He carried us, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Scored way more goals, got way more assists, created more chances, and had a worse team.
Yeah.
Worst team
Yeah.
around him. Shit manager as well. Like, as much as I love Arsene Wenger, at that moment in time, he was
He
so
fell off.
lacklustre,
He
was
fell off.
terrible.
Do you know why I had the reaction I did? It's because you're talking about it from like some kind of graceful football
Yeah,
kind of
exactly.
like
Brother, that's the essence of a footballer. Who's my favorite player of all time?
Ronaldinho.
There you go, bro.
Alright,
No,
so
but it's about
this is-
that, bro.
this
If
is
you're
another
talking
thing.
about footballer,
This is another thing that's gonna piss you off, yeah.
Here we
Like,
go.
Mike will tell you, because I used to rinse my United fan friends for years about this. Yeah, I used to say Xhaka is better than Pogba, and everyone used to get onto me. Everyone used to say,
Brother,
"He's fucking stupid."
Shaka's world class.
And I used to say to them, I'm not impressed by fucking stepovers, bro. This ain't FIFA Street, innit?
I hate
don't wanna hear
Pogba.
it.
I hate Pogba.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want to hear it. Xhaka's better than him, and we're using him wrong. As soon as like, whatever manager comes in, figures out how to use Xhaka, you're gonna see.
Which
what
was
Xhaka's
Mikel
about.
Arteta.
Guess what
Leverkusen.
fucking happened?
Leverkusen.
Now, all of my. No, last year Xhaka was incredible.
Yeah.
Last year Xhaka was one of our best players. He
Yeah.
was literally consistent.
He held it
the
down.
whole season. You never saw him make one mistake once. Now the most progressive passes, the most passing accuracy.
Yeah.
Most amount of passes.
I think he had the most forward passes in the league.
Still does.
Listen,
Yeah.
the Pogba thing I don't disagree
Not
with.
in the league. In the whole of the top 5 leagues in Europe.
Crazy.
When the conversation was Mourinho out, I was saying nah. Pogba out.
Yeah.
They had their beef, so it was Mourinho out, Pogba out. I'm Pogba out. I hate Pogba as a footballer because he bops around with his little limp, walks on the pitch. When the ball's there to be headed, he tries to bring it down.
Yeah.
No. This ain't fucking Italy anymore. You ain't high flying Juventus, bro.
If you're just focusing on how am I going to look wavy for the gram by controlling this ball a particular type of way, as opposed to actually doing your job and getting the ball to whoever it needs to get to or scoring.
This is the difference. And we said this on the podcast. I said if I had to pick a player from my team, I'm picking Sanchez.
Yeah, but the fundamental basis as to why you are saying
The question
Hazard
is who's a better footballer?
Sanchez is. Sanchez is a better footballer.
player for your team, but he's not a better footballer. In the same way that, give me a name. In the same way that Gareth Bale is a better player for your team, but Ronaldinho is a better footballer. That's my argument.
How do you grade better? What is your definition of better? What variables do you use for better? Because we have stats on our side.
Yeah, but this is the thing. The discussion that you guys are having is, which I agree with, as I said, when it comes to a team sense, I'm taking Sanchez. He's going to close down. We took him and then he done fuck all. But in his prime, he closes people down.
He was a
scores
plant.
good
We
goals.
planted him there.
He was very good. It's fine. You got Mkhitaryan in exchange. What the hell did you get from him?
But to be honest with you, I think Mkhitaryan was better for us than Sanchez was for you.
Yeah.
Oh yes, yeah, 100%. As a team,
Yeah.
if I'm the manager and I'm saying, oh, I can choose one of these players to be effective in my team,
Yeah.
I'm choosing Sanchez.
Yeah.
But I'd pay for a ticket to see Hazard before I would Sanchez.
That's crazy. Because
that is mental to me.
that's mental to me.
Really?
It's actually
Bro.
crazy. He's not exciting.
Do you know what? Yeah, hold on.
Sanchez is more exciting.
I've got an idea. Yeah, I've got an idea. Yeah, so for next episode, or even like an in between episode. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do a reaction video. I'll put the compilation together for you. Like,
Yeah.
Top 10.
Nice bias if you do it.
It's
biased if you do it.
All right. I'll get my brother to do it. He's a Chelsea fan. I'll get him to do it. That's how confident
Let
I am.
him pick Hazard, you pick Sanchez.
No. I'll get him to do both. That's how confident I am that Sanchez will win this year. We'll put together. You can choose whatever you want in it. Either top 10 goals or top 10 assists or both. We can do a compilation. And you can do a live watching, like watch it live here. We can slap it on a telly there.
Do you know what we should do?
Actually rate them like round for round. Round one, who do you give it to?
We should get players' reactions who played with these people.
But
Tell me one quote about Alexis Sanchez that a fellow teammate has said about him.
can I tell you something? No one really liked him because he didn't even speak English.
Joe Cole, when he had 1 year at Lille, said Eden Hazard. Joe Cole, by the way, who played in a West Ham team that had academy graduates that went on to win everything, who played at fucking Chelsea before Hazard was there with everyone, said the best player he's ever seen is Eden Hazard. Talk about any of the teammates that had Eden Hazard at Chelsea.
You're not giving Sanchez his flowers,
We'll
bro.
turn a game on his head. Best player in that squad.
All right.
Do you know where Sanchez came from? Barcelona.
So
Yeah, you're gonna pay to watch somebody who played at Barcelona.
I'll pay to watch Barcelona, not Alexis Sanchez. Why did he leave Barcelona? Because he wasn't good enough for
came to the
Barcelona.
best team in the world?
And this is the end of the conversation. This is why Arsenal fans are delusional. This is why none of your opinions matter.
No.
No.
The-
Seriously though.
He
Are
was
you on
surplus
that?
to requirements.
Should I get started on that video? I'll
Yeah,
to get started.
do that.
Do it. That will be
do
our
it.
first reaction
Yeah.
video.
We'll do a react. We got
Honestly,
that there.
Honestly, the amount of goals, the different types of goals that Sanchez has scored in comparison to Eden Hazard is just
Bro, you know Sky Sports, they uploaded like a reel of all of Alexis Sanchez's goals for Arsenal. If I just show him that, he'll change his mind. If I just show you that
okay,
video,
so
goal
what? He
against
scores
Man
more
City.
bangers. He does this. He does that. If we're talking about footballer, Alexis Sanchez cannot lace the boots of Eden Hazard when it comes to dribbling.
who cares about that?
Bro.
Football's about results, bruv. What the hell are you talking
If
about?
that's the case, why are you an Arsenal fan?
Because
Bro.
Thierry
goal-
Henry era, you know,
goal-
Thierry Henry era.
The goal that Sanchez scored against Man City at the Emirates. Yeah, I was there and I used to work at the Emirates at the time. I watched this guy week in, week out, and I would run to work so gassed to watch this guy play because my job was to watch the game.
Bro, listen, get the compilation and make sure Eden Hazard's goal against Spurs when Leicester won the title is in there.
Yeah.
I'll slap that on there.
Okay, because-
that goal, no problem. I'll even put in the goal against Arsenal where he spanned Coquelin and Mustafi.
He fucking slapped
Yeah,
Coquelin
yeah,
on the floor,
I'll
bruv.
happily put that goal in there, innit?
Slapped him
Put
on the
all
floor.
of them in there.
I was supposed to say to you that fucking Sanchez's goal against who was it? Fucking Aston Villa FA Cup final.
Yeah.
He just licked it from like 40 yards out and it just dipped right at the fucking keeper. Just couldn't stop it.
You know what?
Yeah, that Sanchez doesn't have. Hazard doesn't have.
No, not at all. He doesn't have that fucking killer instinct. Innit?
Nah, he
South
doesn't.
American, like,
The pitbull energy, bruv. The pitbull energy. I told you.
Yeah, they're very different players in their approach.
That-
And you're trying to tell me he hasn't got the
energy.
silky smooth like dribbling as well.
Hazard's a more
does?
beautiful footballer.
Beautiful. Beautiful is subjective.
Hazard's a more beautiful footballer.
Beautiful is subjective.
All of it's subjective.
No, results are not subjective. Data is not subjective. What you find beautiful in football is subjective. What I find beautiful in football is different to you. What I find beautiful in football is bangers. What you find beautiful is a nice touch and that.
So you employ the belief of statistics over everything.
Facts
No,
don't
there-
care about your feelings, wallah.
No, the is.
So stats over everything.
There is such thing as like the eye test as well. Seeing something and understanding that something is beautiful. And I'm not denying that. But you're making it seem like that gap there is huge. And I don't think it is.
It's not.
Between skill set of the players?
Yeah, I don't think it's as big as you're making it seem.
Yeah.
I think that it is very much arguable who's better on the eye. Whether
Because
it's
if we're
Sanchez
talking
or
about
whether it's-
beauty-
No, I don't think the gap is massive, but I think it's clear.
Because keep something in mind, yeah, we're not even just talking about just Arsenal. Sanchez won 2 Copa Americas where he slumped banging Brazil teams and banging Argentina teams in finals and shit. And he did it almost single-handedly in that
listen,
team.
I could create a nation in South America and win the Copa America.
Bro.
It's not.
This
it's
is
not
going
all
on
that.
another
It's not all
reel.
that.
This is going on
the only
another
other
reel.
player you can name in that team is like
Arturo Vidal.
yeah, exactly. And who's the other guy that played for like Atletico or something? There's another guy that's that.
Yeah. No, Sanchez carried them at that. Yeah.
Come on,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
You're playing against
He
fucking
was a
Messi
world-class
and
player.
Higuain and, in
He
his
was a
prime,
world-class player, and if you
Icardi and
and if you're talking about beauty, here's a good question. I'm gonna ask you a different question. If we're talking about beauty of football under your standards, Eden Hazard or Mesut Ozil, who's the better player?
I don't think you can compare the two.
ah!
No,
Get the fuck out of here, bro!
they're completely.
Come off the ting,
They're
bro.
completely
Alright.
different players, bro.
Here's another
They're
question.
completely different
Here's
players.
another question. So 2 players that are similar positions, similar type of vibe,
Yeah.
Wayne Rooney or Dennis Bergkamp?
If we're talking beauty, Dennis Bergkamp.
Obviously.
If we're talking beauty, listen, I'm sat here with 2 Arsenal fans. Delusion is high in the room. I'm not
This is
delusional.
how he has to deflect to
So
make
it's-
himself
so-
look
No,
like
no,
he's
no,
not
no, no.
losing, innit?
It's well
He's
known.
clearly
It is
losing.
The anti-Arsenal agenda.
It
It's
is
very high. in the
Very
No, no,
high
no,
in the
no,
room. Clearly you're losing.
Brother.
And now you're trying to find excuses.
brother, it is well known amongst the entire footballing community that Arsenal fans are delusional as fuck.
Exactly.
Okay, this ain't me saying it. This is everyone.
Yeah.
The point is,
Yeah.
I'm not delusional enough to say, if we're talking about the beauty of football, to say that Wayne Rooney is better than Dennis Bergkamp. Dennis Bergkamp was phenomenal with the ball at his feet. Wayne Rooney was great, but he wasn't as beautiful. And if you're talking about Hazard and Mesut Ozil, very different players. I'm an assist man. Mesut Ozil's a beauty for me. An absolute beauty.
No, but I use that example
But
because
Mesut Ozil
that's
ain't
how
dribbling past people the way Hazard is. And Hazard ain't playing through balls the way Mesut Ozil is. So it's different types of beauty. It's like when you see gal, one of them's got bunda, one of them's got next thing. You know what I'm saying? There's different parts of
But you
beauty
could
in
say
that.
that about the comparison between Sanchez and Hazard as well. Even though they're in the same position, they play very differently on that position. And also, Sanchez plays all the way across the line. You can't put Hazard up front.
Exactly.
He'll die.
That's another thing. Exactly. You can't play him as like a number 9 or on the right. You know what I'm saying? He
Yeah.
had a specific position. He did that very well.
Yeah.
Destroyed Zabaleta that one time. Destroyed Coquelin. You know what I mean? But Hazard did it across that fucking front three when Arsenal was dog shit, bro.
Yeah.
But he had to deal with fucking Iwobi.
Yeah.
And he had to deal with, what was that guy? Joel Campbell and them man.
Oh my God, Joel
Come on,
Campbell, bro.
You know what I mean? He
Joel
had to deal
Campbell.
What a crap.
With, I had to deal with
What a
fucking Oxlade
crap.
Chamberlain and Theo Walcott and his family were dead, bro.
Yeah.
He had to
Yeah.
deal with Mustafi and Socrates and...
But bro, I can't lie. When Sanchez and Özil were in the team together, that was
bro, in
beautiful.
the beginning, bro. The first season they were together.
that
bro,
was
the first,
beautiful,
First or
bro.
second season, bro, was just...
Yeah, unreal, bro.
That one season when Koscielny and Mertesacker had like, the best defensive record in Europe. That was ridiculous.
Hey yo, give Mertesacker his flowers, bro. People like to troll him. He was sick,
Bro,
bro.
do you know what I love, yeah? One of my favourite football highlights, yeah, is when he came back from injury or someone was injured and Mertesacker came in and we were playing Chelsea in the FA Cup final and everyone was like, oh, he's going to get ruined by Diego Costa and Hazard. And he absolutely pocketed them both. And we ended up winning. If you watch his highlights, bro, it looks fake. It looks CGI, bro. Some gangly done. Slide tackles and just last ditch, bro. Just rinsing both of them.
He had mad IQ as well, bro.
Yeah,
He was so smart.
He needed to. Because you could beat him in a 100-meter race.
Yeah. I mean, no, I'd collapse.
Yeah, but still, you'd
crawling.
drag yourself across the line before he gets there. Thought he was slow, bro. Thought he was slow.
Oh shit.
Large up Nacho Monreal. Bring some questions, cuz.
all right, okay. What's something you admire about your co-host but have never told them out loud?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Boy. This is the sticky one.
The silence is mad.
Silence has hurt my
Still.
soul a bit, you know.
Fucking nothing, bro.
Just peak, innit?
I dislike everything about you, from
Crazy.
your opinions to your beliefs to your face. It's very harsh, and I am joking.
To a certain extent.
No, I'm joking. It is a tough question to answer simply because I don't think there's anything that I haven't said to you.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
the question is, what's something you admire about your co-host but you've never told them out loud? I don't think there's anything that I admire about you that I've not told you.
Yeah.
As
We
far
give
as I
each
can
other
tell.
flowers, isn't it?
I think one of your top attributes for me is, and I have told you this, your ability to be a go-getter. You put your mind to something, you do it.
Yeah.
You're quite quick at doing it. You get up, you get going, you do it. That I find quite admirable, probably because of the fact that I don't have that ability. I'm like a W-Reg Nissan Micra Emerald Green. Turn the key in the ignition and it takes a little while to kickstart.
Yeah, but once you're there, you know?
Yeah, fucking Roadrunner and that, bruv. I can do 1,000 miles in one day. I don't know what that means. But listen, the point is, yeah, that I think is probably one of the top things that I admire about you. But there's very, very little that I've not told you. I don't think there's anything that I've not told you.
Yeah.
The thing that I least admire about you is your delusion when it comes to football. And your complete lack of knowledge.
Yeah, the thing I like least about you is how biased you are.
Biased.
You're biased
Biased.
to us Arsenal fans. You hate us for no reason. All we are is passionate. And passion annoys you.
Delusion annoys me.
bro. Loyalty.
Loyalty,
Del-
passion.
not
Delusion.
delusion, man.
It's
It's
not-
delusion.
You
Yeah.
have to be delusional to be a
Obviously, I'm joking.
Have you ever watched Arsenal Fan TV?
Of course.
Conversation over.
You have to be,
Come on,
you
bro.
have to be kind of stupid to be a football fan. You kind of. You have to. If
Listen,
you think about it logically, bro, it's just
Yeah.
it's the way women describe it. Oh, a bunch of men kicking the ball around in the field. You have to be a little bit stupid to appreciate it.
all I'm saying is
You can't hate us. Out of all fan bases, yeah, you can't hate us.
you're genuinely the most hated fan base in the world.
Exactly. For why?
Because
For
all
what?
of you man sound like Ty.
How?
No, we don't.
All of you
How?
man sound like Ty. Delusional, bruv.
We made logical arguments on this podcast. Logical.
Everything.
Fact-based,
Everything.
statistical.
If anything, you're the one that's saying, oh, it's about like
Yeah.
Looks like how I feel about it.
Yeah, no, of course, no, but no, I'm making the
I
distinction.
like how it
between the two.
looks. Like, fuck off, bro.
Just step over it, bro.
Okay. What
a little
are you?
one.
Are you man choosing? Are you man choosing your lifetime partners based off statistics?
Yes. Bro.
Yeah.
Yes.
Zero
Yeah?
body count.
Does she have OnlyFans? No, she doesn't.
Okay.
Zero body count. No only
Okay. Say no more. Pearl comes up to you.
Pearl.
Yeah. What are you saying?
But she's.
What?
No, because she's clapped, so you ain't going for it. So it's about the looks as well as the statistics.
Bro, if there's two things who
Hut your mouth, innit?
if there's two things who look good, one of them is slightly less
Yeah.
attractive, but she's not a slag, and the
There
slightly
you
better
go.
looking one is a slag. I'm still gonna go for the
I'm
slightly less
going for the
Yes, no, I hear that.
I'm going for the 6 out of 10 with good morality and ethics over the 9 out of 10 that's a whore. Okay, that's always going to be the case with me.
No,
Always.
Yes, no, 100%. I don't
Exactly.
disagree with that, but that's got nothing to do with my point.
That it has everything to do with your point, because what you're saying, the silkiness, yeah, it's nice, but there are other things that matter more, and those are the statistics and the impact that you have on the team and how actual good of a football player you are. Factually, objectively, Sanchez wins every time, and that's where we'll leave it.
Deluded. I admire your go get it attitude, my friend.
Thank you.
I think when you put your mind to something, you do it.
Thank you.
And I think that's a very good trait of yours. But I don't think there's anything I've not told you out loud.
Yeah,
I'm fairly honest with you.
I'm pretty sure I've told you all of these things. I took the question and I changed it. I just wanted to give you some flowers on the podcast.
MashaAllah.
Yeah.
Be careful, you might build my ego up even more.
Soon come, innit? I like your work ethic. You have a very strong work ethic. You've had it since you were very young, and you nurtured it. And when you have to get something done, you get it done. You know, like if you get put into a bad position, like when we had the conversation about our jobs and stuff, and you got laid off. Immediately you're on the ball. I need to solve this. This is getting solved, you know. And before you know it, you're back on the horse, you know. I like your work ethic a lot. I like how steadfast you are in your values. You won't bend over for anyone, you know. You will. Yeah. I admire that a lot.
Appreciate it, bro. I'd promote that to anybody, bro. I think you should never, ever let go of your values. There's been important people in my life who have tried to like adjust my thoughts on the things that I value, and I'm like, nah, bro. It's never ever that thing.
I like that you're introspective and empathetic.
Right, man's got a list, you know, bro. I just said like you do things quickly. But yeah, okay. Hit me, bruv. Tell me more, bruv.
And this is the last one.
Sanchez.
This is the last one.
I swear, bro.
We're
not inviting him again.
No, we're getting him a mic. He's
Yeah, he needs a mic.
permanent thing, bruv. Understanding and supportive, even if you don't agree or interface with the issues that other people face. You try to be understanding and supporting through them. So I appreciate that a lot about you.
I think I know what you're referring to.
Yeah.
My brother. Love you, bro.
Love you too, bro. I
Yeah.
love you too, bro.
Love you guys.
Yes, my brother. I'm very 50-50 at the moment. Just the conversation we've had, I struggled even to say it to you.
He's butthurt. Got murked. Just buried in a deeper hole. Yeah. Anyway, so, do you have any advice that you would give to your 15-year-old self?
Oh, that's a cracking question. Oh, wow. I feel like there's a lot of answers to that. Like, loads of bit of advice for that. If I had to choose one, and this is without giving it too much thought, but I feel like it's the most prominent one that I have in my head. If I had to choose one, I would say, do not put everyone above yourself.
Okay. Interesting.
Because I've been burnt a lot doing that. Thankfully, I still have the mentality of, you know, I feel like I do put other people's interests and problems and etc. not so much ahead of mine, but I put it, you know, on a very equal or high pedestal, and I will be there for those people in every way, shape and form that I can. But I have learnt the hard way to do that selectively.
Right.
Whereas previously I may have done that a lot more
leniently.
So that's why I emphasize...
Choose which eggs to put in which basket.
Yeah, it's why I emphasize the word everyone. Don't put everyone's shit above yours. And probably a secondary point is don't take shit from people.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm good at that kind of stuff. I'm very good at taking jokes. Like it doesn't affect me. I'll come back at people. I'll do whatever. It's banter. I love it.
Yeah.
But don't take shit from people. There's a line that needs to be there, innit?
Yeah.
I think that's probably off the top of my head. I'd say that's the thing I'd say to myself at 15.
Yeah. Those are two really, really good ones.
Yeah.
I would agree with those.
What about yourself?
Be yourself. Don't be ashamed of who you are, even if it's not popular at the time. Even if you get flack for it, even if... Because when you're 15, you know, criticism from other people hurts a lot more than it does now. And I wish I could go back and tell that version of Mike, you're perfectly fine being the weird, nerdy, you know, guy you are.
Yeah.
And the second one would be, you can do anything you put your mind to, but just really put your mind to it. Put your mind to it and go all in with your heart.
Yeah.
And don't be scared.
Yeah.
Don't be scared.
Yeah, great bits of advice. You know what? There's so much that I feel like I could say to myself. I imagine there's so much that you feel like you could say to yourself, Kent. I'm sure you're in the same boat as well, where if you were able to talk to your younger self, you'd give yourself so much advice. But then I, in the same breath, think about myself as a younger person and think about all younger people. You listen to older people and you're like, nah.
Yeah.
What do you know?
I know.
What do you know? I started smoking very young.
Yeah.
And anybody older than me that told me, listen, it's not. I'm like, bruv, you smoke. Like,
Yeah.
now I'm there. I'm like,
Yeah.
if I see anyone younger who's starting to smoke or anything, I'm like, I don't tell them don't smoke. I'm like, please don't smoke, bro. I'm telling you. But we're all like that. We're younger and we think we know everything and we don't. So there is, you know, that worry that your younger self just wouldn't listen.
Wouldn't understand it.
But then there's also the argument of, well, the only reason you know these things is because, and I do believe you have to go through those difficulties and those hardships to get somewhere.
Yeah,
so.
but it's a hypothetical. It's a good question.
Yeah, 100%. But in no way am I saying, dickhead, why did you ask the question?
Great question.
Very good question. Very good
Thank
question.
you for that one. Do you have any nostalgic games from your childhood that
Now,
you remember?
As I get older, I have the craving for these two games more and more. Now, word to the Sky News anchor, I am the kind of person who likes to touch grass, not buttons. For some reason, the two games that I really, really just find myself wanting to play are 60 Seconds and World Cup. Particularly 60 Seconds. There's just something about it, bro. You kick the ball over, you're in goal, you fucking kick it off somebody, they go in goal. It just reminds me of every day after school. I love that shit.
It was about video games, by the way.
Fuck you, bruv. I don't care about that.
But still, if that's a nostalgic game from when you were younger,
Yeah, bro. That's how I took it. Because
Yeah,
man
yeah,
touch
yeah,
grass,
yeah. You
both
did.
pon and real life. Not, you know what I'm saying? Bleep and that.
Say no more.
You get me?
We're doing that mad thing. Okay. The person that asked the question, they said that Red Card was their game, their nostalgic game. Now, my guy, whoever asked this question, you know about Red Card. Red Card was sick.
Yeah, a couple 2-footers.
Not even 2 foot. You can fly kick, man. Bro, you could play as like penguins. There was a penguin team, fam. You can fly kick man in the head, and it's not a red card.
Is there a fish team?
Yes,
Okay.
there's a fish team. There are other teams, but that game was sick.
I've heard of the game. I've never played it. but I've heard
Bro,
of
we
it.
need to play that game.
Yeah.
We need to play it on stream. I'm telling you, that is content. Red card was sick. Well done for that. But for me, it is RuneScape.
Do you know what? I was about to say.
It is RuneScape.
Probably is.
Has to be
Do you
RuneScape.
have a sponge cake to your side?
You know what's mad? The other day, yeah, my mum comes home from shopping, innit?
Sponge cake.
You fucked it.
Oh, as if they didn't know where it was going.
Yeah. Anyway,
My mum came home with bleach.
nah,
What
but
the fuck are you
she
talking
came
about?
into my room and she was like, "Guess what I got?" Because she watches the podcast.
Oh, swear.
She was like, "Guess what I got?" I got one guess, and I was like, "What?" And then she showed me the sponge cake. I was like, "Rah."
Do you know what? Large up, mumsy, man. She's always watching.
Yeah,
She
man.
brought it for that fact. See, this is why women are amazing, bro.
Yeah.
This is why when they're not skets,
Good women.
they're
man.
amazing.
Exactly.
Good women.
You know what I'm saying?
Good
Yeah.
women. Good women. Yeah. Very good women.
Very good, very good, very good.
The last one is about neutering. How do you feel about neutering?
Don't care.
Yeah.
I ain't got no pets. I
Yeah.
don't care.
Yeah.
Castrate your dog if you want.
Yeah. Do you feel like it's ethically or morally like
Well, it depends. If they start humping the shit out of everything,
you kind of have to do
you
it?
kind of have to. Like,
But
I'm not
why are you
having,
taking that away from them though?
I'm not having no little dickhead dog humping my leg and that, bro.
Yeah, but then you're putting your needs against theirs. You know, kind of ethically, morally, it's like a conundrum. That's why they're asking the question.
Fuck them.
Say no more. Fuck you.
No, I meant the dogs.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh.
you took it on up.
Oh, that's mad.
Hey, I got your back, bro.
Yeah.
Fuck you, bro.
No, but like, dogs are the best, man. I love dogs.
Yeah, do you know what? I do like dogs.
He's got a dog. That's why.
Is it?
Just yeah.
Have you neutered your dog?
My girlfriend has. Yeah.
Okay.
But he is absolutely beautiful. Look at him.
Yeah, he is. He is. I do you know what? I grew up hating dogs,
Same.
scared of dogs.
Yeah, same.
I've only been to Afghanistan once in my life. I was 11. My uncle had a dog, and this tiny little shit chased me all the time. And listen, real talk. I was running around the village because it fucking chased me and it bit the back of my ankle, bro.
Same, bro. Same.
Real
Same.
talk.
I got bit literally
Swear
right
down.
here.
That's
by a dog,
exactly
bro.
where I
And
got
a little
bit, bro.
fucking Jack Russell in Warwick, bro.
Swear.
Shit. Yeah,
Man was in the slums of Afghan villages.
Oh my days! You guys just reminded me of a story from my childhood.
Don't tell me you got bit as
This
well.
is traumatizing. No, not even bit, bruv. But it's a bit crap. Look, so I was like, maybe, I don't know. I was at the age where I could finally run in it. Like, I can run. But there was this giant dog and he started chasing me, right? And I started running. And I shat myself. So, because it smelt the shit, it carried on chasing me. It carried on chasing me.
Actually shat yourself.
Yeah,
Okay.
I was running around for so long. I could not get away from this dog, bruv. And it traumatizes me to this moment. I remember that and how scared I was as a kid, bruv.
Yeah, it's
With shit in
honestly.
my pants, bruv. Can you imagine that, bruv? Just fucking running.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Fucking shitty you, bruv. Yeah, that's mad. That's mad. Yeah,
Yeah.
bro. I that created my fear of
Yeah,
dogs.
yeah,
my
yeah,
uncle's dog bit me, and then do you know what? One of my brethrens growing up, big up, fire kid. That was his tag, bro. He used Tipex on his school bag to write it on, bro.
Fire Kid.
Absolute waste man. Had the absolute forehead of a fucking monster. Anyway. Yo,
What kind of monster we talking?
Predator.
Rah!
Yeah, we used to call him Predator. Back to Fire Kid. Fucking changed his name to Flameshy afterwards. I could just rinse this guy for days, bro. I swear. And all the man them will love this because they'll rinse him as well. But anyway.
Did you have a tag?
No.
You didn't have a tag?
No.
I had one.
Yeah, we'll come on to that in a sec. Yeah, we still ain't done nicknames, bro. Save it. Can you write this somewhere? Let's do nicknames next week. And I've got
Things. Yeah.
He had a dog. And because I wasn't... My Afghanistan experience was only a few years before that. And he had a big old fucker. And he knew that I was scared of dogs, so he made his dog chase me, bruv.
Oh, swear?
Yeah, bruv.
What a dickhead.
He's had to run away from the dog.
Yeah, you fucking predator-looking dickhead. What's wrong with you, bro?
Jump over
Fucking
fences
giant
and that.
forehead prick. Fire Kid. What's wrong with you? Are you dumb?
Oh, God.
Literally the worst name you can come... Bruv, at least I was Carnage Kid. I was Carnage Kid 2K7. MSN days.
So he brought the fire, you brought the carnage.
I brought the carnage.
Chat to me, bro. In the year 2K7, what carnage were you bringing?
I was.
This we need to know.
See now, Carnage Kid. I want everyone to know this. I was known on the roads as one of the most dangerous. Nah, real talk. I was literally just following a fad. I was literally just, trying to be cool like everyone else. Everyone else had a tag name. I was on the MSN Messenger. And you know how you can make it like look cool and that with like
MSN was such a vibe.
yeah, it was weird, didn't it?
MSN was such a vibe.
and I crafted it.
Sorry for the kids nowadays, man.
I know.
Yeah, they've got no idea, bro.
You have no idea.
No idea, bro.
They're dead. Compared,
100%, bro.
bro. Nudge.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Get nudged.
Nudge was sick. Do you know the problem is accessibility? Because we had to go home and jump on MSN. These men have all these other things.
No, they jump
the
on
time.
MSN just
But
like
they got
picking
on their
this up like
phones
that.
now, bro.
Yeah,
We didn't
that's
have
what I'm
it on
saying.
our phones.
No.
Yeah,
Now
that's
they're
what I'm
in
saying.
class WhatsApping each other shit.
We would get excited to go home
Yeah,
and like talk on MSN.
Yeah,
It's
100%,
mad.
100%.
But yeah, Carnage Kid, and then I had a picture of Carnage as my display, and then it was just a complete and utter facade. I was not a bad man in the slightest. I got my Samsung D900 robbed.
Yeah.
Outside.
Also, if you are feeling generous to our lovely subscribers and all the people holding it down,
Hold it down.
you can insert a photo of maybe what you looked like at that period of time, and let them judge if they came across you on the roads, if they would feel the carnage energy from you.
Hold on one sec.
Oh my days. Oh my days. I completely forgot about that sound, bro.
Bro, there was an add-on you could put onto it because you could only nudge every once in a while.
Yeah.
You could make it so you could just infinite nudges. So if somebody was taking long to reply to you, I would
do the
you could do so much.
You could add like the maddest sounds and just annoy the fuck out of people.
And you had to fight, like, when you found somebody who had, like, an emoji that looked cool, or, like, a sticker, or, like, a GIF, and then, bruv, the rare ones, and then you send it over to someone else. That was a big thing back then.
Hey, listen, there was one time, I don't think it was on MSN, but it was BBM. Yeah, big up BBM as well. You then won't know about this, bro.
That was the transition, isn't it?
That was
From
the
having it on
yes.
your computer to having it on your phone.
Went from nudge to ping.
Yes.
Yeah.
It went to ping, bro. So I don't think this was on MSN. Although I think I'd done a mad thing on MSN once, but on BBM,
What kind of mad thing we talking
obviously
about?
you've got the QWERTY keyboard, innit? On your BlackBerry.
Yeah.
It's called a QWERTY, isn't it? Yeah. And obviously you can type in cryptic shit.
Yeah.
But if you put the time in to figure it out, you could figure it out.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You use numbers instead of letters and blah, blah, blah,
yeah.
and this and that. I typed in an absolute madness one day about... Not like, you know.
Me too.
This is a mad thing.
No. Not like,
It circles around.
listen.
My man's talking about locker room talk, this and that.
Yo, listen, I was very into this individual, and I didn't have the cojones to say it.
But you cryptically did the thing.
And then a different girl from our class messaged me saying, right.
So she decrypted
She
it.
decoded it, cuz. And she was like, I might have to send it. I was like, send it. No, I didn't say that. But yeah.
About Myron Gaines being the
You got Myron 2.0 here.
No,
bro.
what ain't misogyny? It's just, it's a bit not right, but.
It's a bit not right.
literally.
Hippocrates, bro. We have an episode called Hippocrates for this reason.
Listen, bro, full on definition of us, bro.
Hey, this has been so fun, bro. Do we have any more?
We do. Let's see what might be a good question. Right, I've not read this. It's a long one, so I'm just going to go straight into it, and we are all going to experience this at the same time. You know, in biology, when we had to dissect a frog, bruh, it was marvelous. It awakened something inside of me. I now have this urge to delve deep and see the inner workings of things, but sometimes I feel my curiosity gets the better of me and I. Have you ever had an obsession? How did you resist it, or did you acknowledge it and surrender to the intoxicating euphoria? Now, to answer your question right off the bat, mine was to cryptically type statuses on BBM. And I could not resist it. My urges were put out there, and I found out about it.
Mad thing.
But, yeah.
Did fucking Jeffrey Dahmer write that, bro?
It's a bit mad. He started off with frogs.
Exactly.
I don't know where he's going from now.
Cutting things open and learning how they work.
Let's focus on the question part, because my man out here with the frogs is moving a bit mad. Have you ever had an obsession, Mike? How do you resist it, or did you acknowledge it and surrender to the intoxicating
Nah,
euphoria?
bruv, I've got an obsession with big booty bitches, fam, and I just really delve deep into that. I gotta go in.
Yeah.
I'm going in there.
Listen.
Nipple clamps, all of that, bro.
I don't know how you use that on the booty, but whatever you do, you do.
Listen, you find
Listen.
ways, engineering style.
For the sake of the podcast, not because I have any interest in this, because as you know, I'm a man of the Lord.
Oh yeah.
Don't do that.
Very holy, bro.
Listen, there's going to be the edit job on this.
I
by
know
the
it's a
way.
long one.
Fuck
It's
it.
gonna be a long one, but a fun one.
It will be, it
one.
will be. What was I saying? Real talk, what was I
It
saying?
was about the nipple clamps.
For the sake of the people then.
Yeah, for the sake
You
of
know
the
what I'm
people.
saying?
Yeah.
How deep do you delve into the big booty bitches? Like, is it a case of you're eating it from behind and sometimes the nose pokes on the arse? Is it the fact that you actually tongue in the arsehole? Like, are you putting the cock in the arsehole? What kind of delving in are you doing? Is it a motorboat on the backside situation? How are you doing what you're doing? The gal don't want to know, because as I've said before, they see the biceps, you're moving like Popeye, cuz. And they might want you to pop their back eye.
Ooh.
So, chat to them.
There is a. You're the one that got, bruv. I don't know why you're
Chat to me, bruv.
coming in with your trauma, bruv. Get over it, bruv. What the fuck's wrong with you, bruv? Back to the big booty bitches.
Yeah, go on.
How deep I delve into them.
Yes.
I try not to use any of my sensory, olfactory sensory kind of things.
None of the olfactory glands.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't try to put the nose there.
Yeah.
I don't really try to put the mouth there.
Okay.
I will maybe put a thumb there. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
maybe
yeah.
massage.
Yes.
Little massage.
Yes.
And but really and truly,
And then
what I'm trying to do is get an arch going, and I'm trying to whack it from behind. That's what
nothing.
I'm trying to do.
Say nothing.
You know?
Favorite position?
Definitely.
Yeah.
100%.
It's
100%.
I've heard it's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good to know. Have I ever had an obsession? Have I? I'm
Yes,
not.
you have. Hating Arsenal.
It's not an obsession. It's just it's a natural feeling towards idiocy.
So you have given into the euphoric hatred of Arsenal.
The intoxicating euphoric hatred, indeed. I don't think I have a very obsessive personality.
Yeah.
You tell me otherwise if you think I do.
No, you don't.
I don't think I do.
No.
I'm not very like I don't get very upset. I'm very like it was one of the questions in the Arthur Brooks thing. His name.
I think it is.
Yep, Arthur Brooks. It was one of the questions in that is something along the lines of, do you get very like obsessed with things, or do you get like very excited by things? And not really.
Not really.
Not really.
No.
No.
Well, obviously mine was a jokey answer, right? And if I'm thinking about it, I do get obsessed with things.
Oh, massively.
Massively.
You and I are the polar opposite when it comes to that.
Yeah.
You are quite obsessive.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
But then I do have obsessive compulsive disorder, self-diagnosed.
If you've ever eaten any food with this gentleman, the way that the waiter will collect the plates, they will have to do no work.
I just think it's respectful, bro.
But it's just the formulaic way of him doing it is so obsessively compulsive and frankly scary, and it's surgical. It's almost Jeffrey Dahmer like.
Yeah, listen, scratch everything I said. I'm very obsessive. I am obsessed with collating masses of rubbish in the smallest
Compartmentalized
possible way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
You've got the wrong career, big man.
waste man?
Garbage man.
Okay.
Yeah.
If I go home, I can't go to sleep unless my shoes are completely lined up correctly and within a certain space.
Yeah, you got OCD, bro. I'm not like that. I'm chaotic. I am absolutely chaotic.
Yeah,
You've
yeah.
seen my room.
No, but the thing is, I have I also have mess, but I have functional mess, tidy mess. You know?
I get what you mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For instance, I very rarely, never lose things. I have specific pockets for everything. I know where everything is. I don't lose shit. And then I know a lot of people who are very like, oh, where's this, where's that, where's that? And those kind of people really frustrate me. It angers me a little bit. So yeah, there you go. I'm obsessed with compulsion. Is that a thing? Does that make sense? I don't think it does.
He has OCD.
I have
That's
OCD.
it. Yeah, but you know me. I go down rabbit holes. I get very obsessed with certain topics, and you know, people. Maybe do I get obsessed with people? No, I don't. I don't get obsessed with people. I like ideas. I get obsessed with ideas.
Yeah, definitely.
And technologies and the way things function. And I guess the same way this guy dissected a frog. I would very much enjoy dissecting a frog and looking at the inner workings. Like, for example, I build my own computers. I love doing that from scratch, getting all the parts together. It's not the hardest thing in the world to do, but you know, I like that kind of thing. So, yeah.
Yeah. I also don't think I get obsessed with people. But last question, boys. What is the one thing you want to do / achieve the most in your life? My answer is easy: to make the Hold It Down podcast a success, and we can't do it without you lovely people, so please subscribe, like, Burstman.
And I'm going to co-sign that. I hope it works out.
Yes.
I hope it works out. And it's going to work out with the help of you lot. So, support us. This has definitely been a good fucking episode.
It's been a great episode. Thank you, Gens, for joining us.
Oh, I'm sorry for hijacking the show, bro.
No,
brother.
bro, you added to it so much.
Come here next week, bruv. Come here every week.
Fam,
This guy is dead, bruv. We need someone else. I'm joking.
You see, you know what? The edit is gonna be mad. The edit, there's gonna be one I do with him, and then there's a different one. It's going up somewhere else.
brother.
Dark web thing, yeah?
Sorry, bro. I'm sorry, bruv. I'm
Patreon.
Make a Patreon.
Make a
Or
Patreon.
slap it on Rumble, bro. Or like, unedited, uncensored Rumble.
Yeah.
Arsenal Football Club is the best football club in the world.
That's the intro. That's the intro. That's the intro.
That's the yes. We got it.
You are not invited next week.
Nah, raw talk.
Guys,
Fucking
thanks a lot. Thanks a lot.
banging
Do you know
episode.
what? Episode 7 and episode 8. Let's get the views up, please. Let's get some more likes on there. Please do subscribe to us on YouTube. You're probably watching us there. If not,
Yeah.
it's the Hold It Down podcast. Instagram and TikTok at HIDCast, HIDCAST. You can email us at holditdownpod@gmail.com. We now have a link tree on our Instagram.
Yeah.
Every single thing you need is on there. Go on Instagram, follow us, and you can click on there, get the anonymous form for questions and all other bits and
OnlyFans
pieces.
is on there as well.
OnlyFans is on there.
Yep.
Mike is getting his Popeyes out for all the gal them.
Oh yeah. Just look, the demand was too high. I had to.
Yeah.
I had to.
Yeah.
The burstman has to come in some way.
Yes, and until I lose weight, my tits will be on show as well. But thanks a lot, everyone. That is episode 9. We'll be back again next week for episode 10. We're nearly there, brother.
Nearly there, brother.
Love.
Love.